say what's up.
Red Eyes Entertainment.
You know we say what's up. Oh yeah, we say what's up. You say what's up. No matter what I should do for your love, I can do anything for your love. Your business on my mind, all day, all day, all day. On my mind, all day, all day, all day. Your business on my mind, all day, all day, all day. On my mind, all day, all day. See, all day. They do them better and they far away. But no one like my gamer, gamer, gamer. Someone that can love, someone that can dress my way. But they can make my gamer, gamer, gamer. Your love belongs to me. Your love belongs to me. Yeah, yeah, yo. Baby, kulu neko. Namonga na bagana. Inonga na bagana. Our love is baby will not be high and see. Yeah, yeah, yo. You call me, throw you on my back. I want to throw you on my back. Manugunu, I want to say I do. I do. No matter what I should do for your love. I can do anything for your love. Your business on my mind, all day, all day, all day. On my mind, all day, all day, all day. Your business on my mind, all day, all day, all day. On my mind, all day, all day, all day. Ayaka, ayaka, baby I can go there for you. Ayaka, ayaka, I can bring it for you. Ayaka, ayaka, baby I can do it for you. Ayaka, ayaka, ayaka. Ayaka, yeah, see, yeah, say I can give you all the loving you need. I can give you all those kisses you need. Ayaka, yeah, no matter what I should do for your love, I can do anything for your love. Your business on my mind, all day, all day, all day. On my mind, all day, all day, all day. Your business on my mind, all day, all day, all day. On my mind, all day, all day, all day. My baby, baby, when I look in your eyes, I can see my portrait. And it look like, baby, when you look in my eyes, you can see your girl child. Yeah, man, photo, photo, photo. Yeah, man, moto, moto, moto. No matter what I should do for your love, do for you. I can do anything for your love. Do for your business on my mind, all day, all day, on my mind, all day, all day, all day. Your business on my mind, all day, all day, all day, on my mind, all day, all day, all day. Yeah, Rollo in the mix.
Red Eyes.
This is your humble servant, Munel Kishan, aka the General. I love Lrtn, Liberia Radio and Television Network, owned and operated by Sharing Foundation. The General Show starts right now. Don't go away. Stay tuned. operated by Sharing Foundation. General show starts right now. Don't go away. Stay tuned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was a little short promo for the general, but we're gonna do more. We're gonna do better. We're just starting something, and we're trying to make it look good. We're fighting it. We're fighting hard to make it work. We want it to be one of the best. We want it to be amongst the best. So that is why we're doing everything possible for this to go through. Okay, I'm about to start this thing. My name is Munel Kishen, aka the General of Opinion. Whatever I say on this show, I'm responsible for it. I hold no one. I stand by what I say. And if it hurts you, I am sorry, but I can't help it. I just have to say it. So please don't get offended. We don't use any profanity on this show. We try our best to keep it safe and easy and safer. Because you see, sometimes profanity kill the message. Yes, I might be sometimes hyper and I use the word stupid. I might use the word foolish, but we're talking about real insults. We're not talking about insult like perfect insult. We're talking about sticking to the issues. And whatever I say on this show represents me. As I say, this is the LRTN. The LRTN do not run the general show. The general show is my show. Yes, I am a member or co-founder of the LRTN, but I'm responsible for whatever. LRTN is a body, we're like a family, and everybody's responsible for whatever they say. But whenever we come around, we discuss our issue concerning LRTN. So LRTN has their own program, but this program is aired on LRTN. So my name is Munel Kishen. Munel K. Kishen Jr. I'm from Maryland, born and raised in Maryland from Tabo. My mother from Ragtown, my father from the other side. But I am a Liberian and worked for Liberia, served in Liberian government for 10 years as a civil servant, went as far as Inspector General. Yes, I went to St. Mary's, I went to Boston, I went to Tottenham, I went to Sierra Leone School, and I'm all over the place. But I want to say thank you very much for paying attention, for listening to me. Without you, I would not get the show. Without you, I would not say so. We in it together. Whether you opposition, you ruling party or whatsoever, because they call us opposition. It's sad for us for protocol. But when you look on my left hand side, and when you're watching it, maybe it might be your left or right, but you see the topic there for today. Our topics for today will be talking about the stimulus package slash COVID-19. And we'll also be talking about Benayure donation. The Benayure did something today, and I hear people all over the internet. And also, we'll be talking about the House of Representatives. They were looking so shameful today, and they were looking very shameful today. Oh, people already start calling my Jesus Christ. I'm online, my brother. And the number is up there 215-526-4400. Please don't call right now, and I will want people to participate and to give your view. But let us be real. Let us have an open mind on this discussion. And I want to say thank you very much. Again, this is the General Show. And after a while, so we'll come back in a few seconds. Let us just go back again. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm back. I'm back. I say a few seconds. I'm not saying I want to spend the whole time, but I was just trying to grab something. I was trying to grab myself an orange juice mixed with garlic and lime, a little bit of ginger. But guess what else I put in there? I put a little bit of golden gin, not alcohol now, just to keep it clear the throat. So ain't nothing much. But we got to keep ourselves healthy. We got to keep ourselves safe. Please do not overlook it. Do not overlook this disease. People are dying. People are closer to us are dying. We're not better than them. All the people who lost their lives in the thing, we are not better than that group of people. Yes, we all must die. Once you are alive, you will die. Maybe some other people will be around when Jesus Christ coming, but we've been hearing about Jesus Christ coming for so long. I am a Christian or strong believer of Jesus Christ, but we still must take precaution. Wash your hands, wear your gloves, cover your face. If everybody wear masks and gloves, do you think you can wear masks and gloves and still give 6 feet distance? It's hard. When you don't have it on, then you give a distance. But if you having it on, you don't need no distance again. But it will eradicate, it will take things out because everything you do is on you and you will know what to do. But by the time you get to know, especially to our brothers and sisters, Liberians, other Liberians are grabbing, but thank God we're praying for them. And thank God some of them are going through, especially those who are vulnerable when you're sick. Please, you don't need to go to anybody's house. You don't need to go there. No matter what happened, you can meet me. And even if it's very, very important for you to go there, you can wear your mask and wear something because you might be carrying it or they might be having it. So nobody know. It's not written on anybody's face. And if it can go to the prince, it can go to ministers, it can go to and prime ministers and whatsoever. Who are you, just a common man? Or because you think nobody want to shake your hands, you might get it on a rail, you might get it on a car door, you might get it from the sidewalk. So let us be thankful that we are still alive. Because by the time you know, when you notice, and when they diagnose it on you that you have it in real life, you're already giving it to other people. So if they check me right now, they say, "Oh, you got the symptom, you have the COVID-19." The next thing, I have given it out already. You should understand? So for us that goes around and still working, we go in people's houses. Now for us from Comcast, we hand you, we give you the box, we do the outside. But I can still be doing the outside and knock your door. So I get the gloves. When I finish, I take that glove, I throw it out. It's not that we're trying to, but we're spending more money, even for us that in the house. I got children that are not going to school right now, they're going to school in the house. We spend more money on food than anything. Because just imagine they're sending their classes to them. You know, the funny part when they're in school, they don't eat in class. But when they're home, they on the computer, they chewing. They on the computer, they get cereal. They on the computer, they get bread. They on the computer, they drinking milk. But when they go to school, they don't do it. So you see how much we're spending? We're spending more money. So my people, let me tell you something. If you get a free food from somewhere, go take it from there, yeah? Unless you say you won't be acting big, that your taxpayer by your own money. Today, I was watching Facebook. One of my friends called Maxine. I just saw the thing live. I said, "Oh, but say live, I can't go there too." I drove there and for true, I saw the line. And to my surprise, they gave me, I said, "Oh, my first time." But I said, "Oh, I will be back again next week, Wednesday." Because we're spending too much money on food. On food. Don't take it for a joke. We're spending money on food. The children, especially if you don't have kids in the house, fine. But the children can't eat. What? They can eat. So don't overlook it. Share this video. Share this video. Let us discuss. Now, the first thing on the list today is this stimulus plan. When you look at it, it's nice. It covers electricity, water bill, and people loan to buy rice. Oh, when you talk about rice business, like brand people trembling. When you talk about rice business, because the future is on our rice. When you talk about rice business, as if that the biggest thing ever you can do for them. That the only people you can cost them and they will still take the food from you. They don't care. When you look on social media, you say, "Oh, yes, yeah, oh, thank God for the president. Oh, the president doing good." But one thing I would say, yes, thank God for the president. And one thing I would say again, thank God that the president heard us. He listened. We said it before the first day this announcement came out. I said it on my show. I said this president could reduce prices or do other stuff. And some people felt that, oh, when people in like, bro, already catching hard time, who's will feed them before? But shame on you. The president come through. He put it on writing. He put it in writing. But my problem with that whole stimulus, and what surprised me is that the representative, I had my friend on yesterday, although the video was breaking up. The question here, the executive put that thing together. So, what was the sole purpose of this state of emergency? This state of emergency is because of the COVID-19. It's about the coronavirus. It's not because people catching hard time in Liberia. It's not because people can't afford to pay light bill. It's not because people can't do nothing. So, Even if you put anything together, the first priority, the first thing on the list should be about health. How are we going to fight this disease? What there for the health workers to buy protection, to buy the PPE, to buy different stuff, all that thing. Even the budget they put together here in America, they broke everything down. This is for health, this is for this is for that. But to my surprise, the House started fighting to show that they are ignorant, they are stupid to the fact that they want to read it. Another group said they should just pass it like that. The other group said, let us amend it, let us add on it, let us see what we can do. Other people say no. You see the thing? Now, in the house, they're fighting among themselves. Fala got a thing on his arm. No, nobody will do this. Because the president said, no, that's not how it works, my people. You see why we say that the president was supposed to put it in that budget, into that proposal before giving it to them? I think the Senate look more intelligent now because Darius Dillon have shown something different to them, and people try to understand now between the line between government, the executive, and the legislators. They fight among themselves. The devil is in that whole plan, but you don't know that's when I say the devil is in that plan. Look, I will tell you whether you're lucky or not, my people. I don't trust our government. Look, they say when snake bite you, when you see worm, you think a snake. The day snake put the teeth on you and you see Warren coming, you run. This president came and made an announcement one time and put out $25 million. We're all even consulting the Senate, but at the time they all was all stupid. Oh, the $25 million will map up all the liquidity, all the excess dollars that are on the market and this and that. At the end of the day, just to find out that that whole thing was a scam. Now, this one year they said to buy rights to pay people bill. People that live Carwell, they don't have electricity. There's no electricity in Carwell. The dam is in Carwell, but there's no electricity in Carwell. People get generator. We from Banjo and other places, Hotel Africa area there, we buy fuel off a generator. How are they going to do this whole thing? Now, some people get LEC current, other people don't have. Are they going to pay for their current? Look, I'm not I'm not okay with the whole current situation. Let me tell you the real truth. My thing is that government has the power to reduce gasoline price, whether you like it or not. The people making money. Government has the right to reduce rice. Pay these people their money first. There are people in Liberia who are vulnerable, who need all this assistance. Some people in Liberia don't need it. And I would say, my brother Mark Kishan do not need no assistance from the government. They need to buy, maybe when they reduce the gas price, it will be easy for him to go buy fuel for his generator. But Man Teresa, who living in the same district 17, all the way down the road, going to the bridge there, she faced a lake color. Didn't get light. She living in one small little hut. She got to face her color every morning. And we pass there and buy that color. Sometimes I charter the whole color pen. She ain't get light. She got to sell that color. Now, she need that assistant. She need that assistant. Eugene Fagon don't need it. Zoga Wilson don't need it. But guess what? They will be the first to get it. But since we're talking about it, it's good for us to talk about it because they might not want it, they will not give it to them. But they will be the first to get it. Other people will not get it. People who are vulnerable and people, let me say the truth is that people who are vulnerable need it. It's not because America they won't get the rich people money, so they say, oh, yes, the rich people don't need it, some of us need it. But in Liberia, the Zogos, the other people that don't have light, are you going to put generator in our area to light that whole place up? Or do you going to take a container truck into the area? How many Liberians ready paying water bill? That the president said will pay the water bill, will pay the loan. Okay, business people, you shut them down. There should be something. All the thing we talk about. Taxes, to cut taxes down on shipment and whatsoever shipping. Yes, that's good. It's fine. But if are they going to implement this thing when they pass it? So we need to know what is in there because it's just a blank check. It's good. It's fine. It's perfect. I'm in favor of it. But There is nothing there for coronavirus. There is nothing there for the health workers. Some people say, oh, the health workers, they are Liberians too, so they will take pay. But they are on the front line. There should be some incentive for them. They are the one who will be out there while our people in a place sleeping. They are the one who are vulnerable. They are the one who will get sick before you. And how are they doing the testing? What will happen? All this kind of thing. They sent the house don't want to touch it. Just how the president sent it to them, that's how they want to pass it. Because you see, Fala, Akara's Gray, they already messed up themselves with George Weah. They were all around talking during the first time with that whole Molba Molu thing. George Weah could not see them because they were in some deal. So all the things were all frustrated. Now, George Weah know them. They want to make it right. They want to make it right. My people, let the Senate, but I think the government you are putting into what they want, then send it to the Senate. But if the government can't they didn't even get the health ministry involved to write it up. So after the president made the announcement about the executive order concerning a state of emergency, then they went to work and start doing the paperwork because they thought that, look, let me tell you, I can put my neck on the chopping board. There was no plans, but because they heard people talking, that's when they decided to put. Look, if you tell me that you got to send people on the front line, then you tell them, say, I will send you your ammunition. No, that's not true. That's not, it can never be. Only stupid leaders do that. The first thing, they were supposed to have meeting. The people who are responsible, the professionals, people who know what they need on the field. Don't get me wrong, that what Alexander said. Yes, she's a Liberian. She can work. She's supposed to work. We know Mary Bro, she's a tough woman. We know Fina can work. But the fact is that we need professionals. We need people who know what they will be doing. Or are they just sitting there that, oh, listen, we need $500 to go down the road. Then they give the $500. Or this president want everything to be around the executive mansion that because it involve money. And the president needs to leave these things with the professional. There's nothing wrong. He's the president. He want to appoint anybody, fine. But I think this president needs to leave things with the professionals, people who in this field who knows exactly what to be done. But hey, that's the president. Every leader has a style of doing things. But this stimulus package here, I hope they will be very fair with the Liberian people. We will hear the news again. It will come back. It will come back. They say you can tell a man from the bush. You can't tell a bush from all of the man. You chase black candidate, you'll find that in there, you'll find it. No, you can't see it. You see, what Flomo know that what Flomo know, you can't force it on Flomo. This woman are trying to force Flomo not to eat a monkey. She said monkey is not good to eat. So they brought Flomo to Moria. What Flomo did? Flomo took the monkey because he went to church. They baptized Flomo from Flomo. His name was Flomo. They baptized him. His name is John. So send they baptized him from Flomo to John. When the woman went, they had a little monkey in the yard. They got kill the monkey too and put the hot water on the monkey and change the monkey name to fish. When they put in the government, he said, "No, mommy, I changed the name to fish because I baptized the thing because they baptized him too and from Flomo to John. So he changed the monkey name from monkey to fish." But what we're trying to say is not bad. Let us pray to God. This time around, they should be sincere to the Liberian people. We hope it works. That $25 million, they shouldn't go buy $5 million. They shouldn't go buy $2 rest. Then they tell us say the rest they buy at $10 rest. They should stop it this time. They want to steal a plenty. This time, let the Liberian people enjoy. And Liberians, you should start rejoicing before your blessing. It's not because they tell you to we give you this. It's like the girl, the old man who say he's going to buy sheep. When he bring the sheep will get baby, and then the baby it will just multiply and whatsoever. He laid daughter to him and said, I will beat the baby. He got very, he start beating the daughter. He ain't get the sheep, he ain't buy it yet. They don't get going home and going to go sell her lip palm oil or pass it out for the Christmas. She get a thing on her. She ain't said it yet, but she there imagine herself when she buy her dress, how she will wear the dress, how she will be bluffing when she go to her boyfriend. By the time she turn around, she forgot that the palm oil was on her hair and it dropped. So always get to the end of the line before you turn around. When you're in a relay, don't think that you have reached. Get to the end, cross the line, then you understand. Don't start rejoicing and later on you start feeling bad. We quick to praise people. That's how we select our own leaders in Liberia. We quick to glorify people because I said, listen, right now, if I make an announcement and say I carry 100 bag of rice to Liberia and drop it in a community, you see people running all over the place to the woman. Oh, we made a man senator. Oh, we made a man representative. Just for that rest I finish giving. No, you don't know my motive. You don't know why I want to give the rest for. You don't know what's going on. You got to understand. You don't know how the other man thinks. So you got to be wise enough to understand this thing this man doing. It is real. That his own money giving or that our money. You know what I'm saying? So let us tell God thank you. Liberia, we're in a vulnerable situation. If every Liberian, even in the market, that's what the government need to do. Buy the max. People want to sell. They will still be in the market. But sometimes you insist that everybody, you go to Walmart right now, you don't enter Walmart with all your face covered, your mouth, your nose. If you don't have it, you put handkerchief on your nose. You do not enter Walmart right now without that thing on your face. If everybody can do that, it might look weird, it look unfriendly, but at your own safety. Now in Liberia, these are some of the things to get your people off the street because it got to work. Government can't afford it. So let's say if this thing go for 4 months, government will be able to feed these people. No, we're not saying that government should do what they cannot do. That's not what we're saying. But government should give people who are vulnerable, who cannot afford it. Who cannot afford it? Other people in Liberia can afford it. Let me tell you the real truth. They can still go to work, but for God, for our government to keep moving, let everybody put that thing on their face. Protect yourself, send kind of way, tie your face. I know people want to use it to steal, they want to use it to cover themselves, but let everybody give that awareness and let the police now let them define because some of our people don't understand, they don't know the meaning, the police people don't know the difference between state of emergency and a curfew. In California, they lock the place down. Everybody stay home. They got people in front of the houses. They got people in the yard playing baseball. They got people moving around. They got in the right in the area. So them. Nobody going to each other house, but everybody doing things. You can come out, you take your meal. The meal people stay operating in California. They stay operating. Not because they say they shut the city down, they people not working. No, they are still working. It's not because they say they shut the city down. That means no cars in the street. No, they shut all the businesses down. They said everybody should stay home, but they still got other places operating. But in Liberia, you in front of the house, the policeman say go in the house after 5 o'clock. Or after 3 o'clock. Why you want to put somebody in the house after 3 o'clock? The man is in his community. Okay, the man going look for food. Why you beating him? The woman want to park a car, you whip her. The man coming from work. This man get a pass. Moses Carter, Moses Carter, Moses Carter. That was it was so disgraceful on national TV, on social media. He couldn't even read the ball. The man passed. The on his one of his officers reading it and telling you this thing is signed by Musa Dean. Musa Dean is the chairman of the John Security, unless they make him chairman of the John Security. But that thing passed. Okay, you in violation because of one in the car. His wife in the car. This man sacrifice he get passed that they will call him anytime to work. His wife stopped there, get in the car because she got to go to work. She got to stop to her husband and go home. Do you think that man want to go to work again? Or because the man highly all the Mercedes Benz going home, broad day, you pull him over. In Nima County, there's another video I saw. You see the people in the house there, the door open. You went in the place and kick the people full for the fine. The other woman bought her egg for $8,000, Liberian dollar egg she bought. Almost 3 o'clock. You kick the whole thing. Why the police do why? The president, they can tell us they can see the social thing, this media. They see all the thing on social media. But our police, they are ignorant. Most of them, I don't know this, but I don't think they actually went through the academy. Because no sound person will go through the academy, the National Police Academy, and will do such a nonsense. That was pure wrong. So let us wait and see with the Senate. The House still fighting. They still deciding what to do because they ain't know nothing. They ain't even read it yet. All they know, let's just go sign and give it back to the president and send it to the House, to the Senate. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know the Constitution. Whatever the president sent, they can modify it. If there's nothing there for this, you can put it in there and say this is what needs to be done. That's it. That's the law. It's not nothing to say you hate your president. He's the president. He alone will not do everything. That's where he stopped. Okay, maybe it was oversight. Let's say we play the devil advocate is oversight, but you are just proving that it was not, because even the house don't even know that it's not in there. Now they go into the Senate. If they finish, they will send it to the Senate, but I don't know if they vote on it. So this thing will drag on to 7 days, and it will be over, and our people stay vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? So this I want to pray about. Look, it's up to you guys. Some people say it's good. Some people say it's not good. It's fine. It's up to them. Okay, and I got Eugene Morris. Eugene Morris said, my thing here is that the government is trying her best, brother. Listen, I don't want to hear about the government is trying her best. Government responsibility is to do what they need to do. Nobody said government will not try the best. Government just sent a stimulus package. In that package, there is nothing there for healthcare. This whole thing started because of the coronavirus. So if you say people should lock down because coronavirus, and you only sending things to them because of to eat and this and that, but you're not talking about people who work in healthcare and whatsoever, then what is the difference? It's about coronavirus. There's nothing in there to tell us how we're going to stop the coronavirus, how we're going to fight it. So it's a blank check. We've been trying, going 3 years now. They've been trying. And so this, even the $25 million, we still have little fear whether it will be used properly or not. That's what we're talking about. Whether it will be used properly, Eugene, we don't know if it will be used properly. We don't know. Because let me tell you something. I told you before, when something happens to you for the first time, when you see it coming again, you think of the same problem. So we saw what happened with the 16 million and the $25 million, the 16 billion LD and the $25 million US dollar. We saw what happened. It's possible it happened with this. And what are people going to benefit from it? So it's not government trying their best, that taxpayer money or whether the money come from somewhere. And one of the things, let me say, sometimes they need to this government have not given no report. Even the Senate, we ourselves don't know. We just hear on news. Oh, they gave $40 million. They gave $6 million. This government cannot even break down things that they have done to say, oh, we use this money for this, we use the money for that. Or sometimes I see on Facebook people talking like as if Joshua called them personally and say, listen, this is what I'm thinking about. Go ahead and say it. Eh? I look at Prince Michael. He was giving statement to someone and using a stupid. Sometimes I don't understand people. Your view is your view. If the next man gave his view, that his view. It's nothing about stupidity. It's nothing about what. But the fact is that if you, that's why I don't reply on the post. That's the fact. Because to me, it makes sense. It makes no sense. You giving me your information. You're now with the president. You're not with the president. You're not with the government. But you want to explain on Facebook and tell me what the government thinking about. Once I don't see it, the government's not doing it. So what we see is what we're talking about. We see nothing there for healthcare, but we see rice, we see light, we see loan, we see to pay debt and whatsoever. That's what we see. And pay silver seven. Silver seven to the 10 month. They haven't taken pay yet. So what they wasting to? So where the money coming from? They got the money already. Why you can pay silver seven first? Okay. Joseph Anderson and Kofad, welcome. And Mr. Kessler, how are you, my brother? And random, this guy will play politics in this. Well, yes, they say opposition or we want to play politics. But the fact is that this government is playing politics with the whole coronavirus. You know, sometimes I wonder whether there's a relationship between CDC and Donald Trump and Republican Party. The only thing is that Donald Trump Republican Party is the upgraded version, because Donald Trump, whatever he do, he know there's a law in the country. There's certain things he can do. Donald Trump doing things, he can stop anything that he know he got it. He has the power, like what he just told the WHO that he not giving a penny, because it's the power, it's the executive can release the money. The Senate cannot say anything. You see how the difference between the president and this? The president got certain powers that the executive, the judicial, the legislatures cannot tamper with. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that Donald Trump is on TV every day, whether he lying or not, he's talking to his people. But in Liberia, our president is not talking. He's not even briefing the people. We can't even see the health people. We can't see them having no press conference. Even the information minister, they don't explain nothing to nobody. Nobody know what's going on in the country right now. Nobody know. Everybody guessing. And while the other side, they will not guess, they acting as if the president telling them or they are in the president mind. You understand? So that's it. They're playing politics. Not nobody. They are the one that playing politics with this thing. They're playing strong politics. Um, okay, Eugene. We always support whoever we want to support, but the biggest thing here is Liberia. We are all supporting different groups, but don't forget, without Liberia, there will be no group. Without Liberia come first before county. After county, you think about tribe. But I don't believe in tribal business. But I don't believe in political party. I believe in Liberia. I don't care. I don't look at people as cruel, basso. I look at you as a Liberian, and I want you to act like a Liberian. That's all. We got some people around here who acting like Liberia belongs to them. They are the citizens. In fact, they're calling us foreigner now. They continue to call some of us foreigner. So that's good. But they are citizens, but we have done more than them, and they are the racists, and they are the one being causing the trouble. And what's even when you go in their own counties, they're not even united. And one time I was like, we're not hiding from nobody that they put from Grand Gila County. You think they are united? They are not. They are the worst disunited, disunited. So they are so disorganized. They don't like each other. They don't like each other. Before I said they don't like the people from the Dosa because they say do from Maryland. And if you're Michael Gilman know that he ain't got no chance in one of the Grand Gila Association because they're taking to be outside. He was born in Green Grand Gila, but he's a global. Global, born in Grand Gila. So yes, he's supposed to be part of Grand Gila. He's supposed to be part of Grand Gila, but no. You see, but when you say this, you look on Facebook, you see the same people. And I will jump a little bit and we'll come back to the second topic. I will jump a little bit. Like people taking things too personal. I saw a professional journalist because in Liberia they were journalists, but they're not journalists again. They're still doing the same people job like all of us. They're still doing some stupid job. They're not journalists anymore because they worked as a journalist who know their journalism job, they were doing what it was right. But now they call them journalists. You insulting Costa, you telling this man, you coming and telling he's now a citizen. They're reading the constitution backward. But these are all educated people. These are people who profess to be, they got paper, degree. Some of them start the school, they left the school, they continue online, they left the online, they purchase the degree. But education is not the paper that they gave you. It's what you take out of this head. It's what you present to the people. Education is a continuum process. There are things you know that I don't know. There are things I know you don't know. So every day of our life we learn new things. But one thing that you gotta be very smart. You gotta be very smart. Barack mother or white woman, his father from Africa. In the American Constitution, if you're born in America, but go look at our Constitution. Y'all go and read the Article 28. The other Joe Williamson don't even know he said 27. No, it's actually in Article 28. Article 28, two parents from two different areas have a child. They say that when the child reach 18, they say that child is a Liberian citizen. Upon maturity, listen, upon maturity, because the other parent, that child can re-announce. They didn't say the child must. No, they say the child can re-announce. That means I don't want to be a Liberian. I want to take my father's nationality. They never say must. They never said must. No. They say when two parents, one from one country, another person from another country, have a child in Liberia, that child is a Liberian citizen. Go and read for yourself. When that child, upon maturity, when that child reach maturity, that child can re-announce. Say, no, mommy, you can't tell me my father coming from America, me, I won't be American citizen. But they never say that child must. No. And they never say that when these two parents have their child, that child will become a Liberian citizen when they reach no. No. So you start reading the Constitution backwards. Backward. Oh, that's the same thing in America. It's the same thing in America on citizenship. When two parents, in fact, America only is so advanced. that if two foreigners born a child in this country, two foreigners, they came on vacation and that child, boop, once that child was born on the soil, that child is an American citizen. But yet that child has the right to denounce citizenship when they reach 18, when they reach certain age, maturity. So let us stop fooling ourselves. You who went to all the school, all the lawyers in our country, all the lawyers. It's simple, it's clear. It's clear. There's nothing on it sound different. Two parents, one from Jamaica, one from Lebanon. Well, say my father from there, my mom from Liberia. Once they have that child and that child is born in Liberia, that child automatically a Liberian citizen. Upon maturity, that child can re-announce. They never said that child must re-announce. No. So what in there that we can't understand? Me, I'm not English, man. I can make plenty of mistake. That's why I don't listen to people. But common sense. When we tell you, say Liberia, the most racist country, we get the same adoption from America. You know, American, the immigration law is so hard compared to any country. It's so difficult. American immigration, the laws here. Liberians, we are so racist. We quick to tell people, but we got Mandingos. We got right near us. We got Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, Guinea. So if you see any Lassana Talare, he's a foreigner. Because you go to Guinea, you find a name. You go to Sierra Leone, you find that same name. You stay in Liberia, you find Bangura from the under the Mende tribe or whatsoever. So what is the big deal? Because we talk about Nigerian men, because we said this Nigerian guy cannot hold a position because this guy came and like you took a big old dog and bring the dog in the house and you try to pet the dog to act like a little dog, but there's a big dog, it's hard to train. Only in America, actually, because the dog and they train them from small. But in Africa, you go to somebody's house and the dog is damn big. You bring that dog to your house, I beg you, man. To teach, you know what the meaning of people say to teach old dog new tricks is hard. The dogs start from small. In America, the people can adopt big dogs because that dog was trained from small to understand how to live with people, how to get a family. So I see people tapping the door and they hate the dog. They get babysitter for dogs. In like, bro, who gets babysitter for dog? Go there. Babysitter, the dog will eat you up because we train our dogs in Africa to kill, to go behind rogues. Some people use the dog to train, to hunt. So nobody take no old dog in the house. So that what you trying to tell? A man who entered Liberia, who don't even have a friend when you were growing up. He said he came to Liberia in the 80s, in 80s, he naturalized in 82. Then we found out say they're not true. They also, you're getting vest, you're sedition, you're getting vest. You're getting vest. The president who nominated the man and took the man back, he fell. That sedition now, the worshippers, they don't want vest. But anyway, that's good. So let's get to the next one. Let's get to the next one. And I will take a few seconds break and I will be back in a few seconds. 1 minute. This is your humble servant, Munel Kishan, aka the General. I love Lrtn, Liberia Radio and Television Network, owned and operated. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bah, bah, bah. Yes, this is the General. My name is Munel Kishan. Welcome back and share this video, share it with your friends and loved ones. And we are back. Let us go to the next topic. Benina Ure, Dr. Benina Ure, Mr. Benina Ure, Professor Benina Ure. I like Ben Ayure personally. He's not a bad man. Ben Ayure was the best man in my brother's wedding, and I when I came across him. I don't care what Ben Ayure did or whether he. I don't have no proof that Ben Ayure took money from Maritime. But one thing I know something. As I was discussing it the other time, somebody said, "Wow, what Maritime is enjoying today was put together by Ben Ayure and others. All the Maritime money, if I'm wrong, somebody can correct me. All the Maritime money those days, in fact, how we got to know about Maritime that they had a lot of money. It was during the Amos Sawyer time. Because the only money Amos Sawyer was depending on $20 million. That's one of the biggest money they were depending on. So everybody knew about that Maritime money. Yes. All the money to go to government. Then government gave the share. So Ben Ayure then put together with what General Yanks and also had to change from RTC Bank to Liberia Bank 10% of the revenue. Because how the people will be collecting money? They can't pay the people. They got office in England, England or America, in what DC. They got office there. So 10% of that money remained there. But Ben Ayure never actually enjoyed that place when everything was really coming up because I went started to have to leave. And then but Ben Ayure got his break from Lone Star. And that was just a common sense break. Common sense. When they brought LTN, nobody knew nothing about GSM. What is GSM? You know, the first cell phone in Liberia was brought in by Richardson. I can still remember that time cell phone was like $600 just to get a cell phone. When they came in, Ben Ayure was the middleman. He went to the president, he talked about it, and they released everything. And Ben Ayure, look, in Liberia, when you push something, they had a frequency, they had a license, Lone Star. Lone Star had a license already. You know, Lone Star had the first internet thing on in Synchrony. 6 May, where people used to go and make telephone calls and call America. Everybody there going make calls. And you know, people used to make calls for people. So these people, Ben Ayure married, Ben Ayure's wife is what? Charles Bright. What his name's there? R.E. Bright. The man who had a fish, the eggs company, and tissue. A big guy, you know, that wealthy man. That man left a lot of money for his children. That man worth millions of dollars. So they left a share. Someone don't know. Some people can say, oh, they left 1 million each, but still. And she was working. She was working. She worked with the international community. She worked. She was a hardworking woman. Ben Ayre, a man who believed in business. He sold water. He could sell anything. And they used to call him what? The day by the man. When somebody died from you, you go to Ben Ayre, and somebody died from you, you bury that person. I'm telling you, he's not the one. Some people say braggadocious. He's not the one who go around and start bragging. Ben Ayre can stand with them when they tell you that man who get the money, you'll not believe it. He will talk to you. He's very quiet, soft. Yes, he got his own attitude. But my people, let me say this to you today. Let me say this. I have decided to be a member of ANC. Yeah, I can tell anybody that. And nobody going to change it. I made my own mind to do it. And I will not stop talking. Anything I say will be in the interest of ANC. But I want most of some of the ANC people, especially the ones in America, please, we must be very careful. We cannot act like CDC because the people believe that most of the people that in ANC came from CDC. You cannot act like CDC. You can't treat someone because you think he treats you bad. Yesterday he treated you so bad, so whenever he tried to talk to you, you gave him back the no. Let me tell you, this coronavirus is in the interest of is not about politics. If CDC want to play politics, you play the big role. Joshua called Ben Ayure. Joshua was the same one the other day cursing Ben Ayure that he was a killer. Joshua called Ben Ayure. You see that? Ben Ayure played the big role. He ain't chicken up. He ain't say, what you calling me for? Any other day you were cursing me? No. Look, hey man. I don't know if 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 if, if George Weah was going to call Cummings, whether Cummings was going to chicken out. No. People from ANC gave your political leader a chance to speak. We all want to defend, but please stop this nonsense of speaking. Oh, Ben Ayure this, Ben Ayure be doing, oh, Ben Ayure trying to betray the party. Ben Ayure not concerned about the CPP. The president called him. But what Benayer did, look at the good thing. He announced it. He said, oh, the president called me. Oh. He said, I should give this thing on behalf of him. That my people, they're entitled to it. That they're entitled to whatever the government gave. And that I just thought on something. I mean, I'm in LP, in Lrtn Party. No, we all part of CPP. It just reminds me of Benayure's daughter. When she told Henry Costa that I'm not in favor of George we are stepping down campaign. I'm not in favor. Costa and this girl, they are brother, they like a brother and sister. They know each other. There's a special relationship. But she said, no, I'm not part of it. I don't want to be part of it. So then, my second time, I said, wow, that means Benayure ready train his children. That they should be honest. You treat hate with love. Hate, H-A-T-E. H-A-T-E, that 4 letters. Love is L-O-V-E, 4 letters. President Weah called. He may hide it. President Weah don't want to go up and come out publicly to apologize. He tried to apologize to this girl that he also did flop. But George Weah will not apologize to nobody publicly. He want to do it behind closed door. That's why I told somebody today, go and read the entire story of Saul. Who is Saul? The one who was the king of Israel. Who was Saul? How he became king. How they pushed him, they wanted him. And he was so shy. He suffered from indecision. He was so low self-esteem. And he became king. And what happened? Benayure said, Josh, we are called me and said, please, this. You can't tell the president no. So please, you do not accuse of man of something when you know that you don't see it. Don't presume. Don't assume. That's what he's thinking about. Oh, don't assume that this man, because he's businessman, so he want to bow down to Joshua. No. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it is fair. We want to stay into something, we stay into it. We are not enemies, my people. Let the people take you to be the enemies. You take them to be a Liberian. You take them to be, you entitled to everything. We are all preaching the same thing, that this president is taking CDC to be the nation. We're preaching the same thing. And when you want us to act like them, somebody inbox me and say, oh, you saw what Benayure? I said, listen, until I see it for myself. Yes, Benayure did it on behalf of the president. Hey, let me tell you, if Joshua invites me today and say, Muni, what I did to you, I will tell him. You do nothing to me, but this is what I want you to do. If Joshua come in and say, Muni, I want you to express yourself to me, what you think I should do, I will tell you exactly. I will not be afraid to say it. I will not say I will not speak to Joshua. No. And most of my friends that know me here. We go to meeting, they bring social media, we go there, we brace hell. When I walk out, I call you, we start talking. And I never bring it out again. That is how civil people live. That's the best thing of democracy, that how people live. He didn't want to apologize publicly, but he called Benayure. It's like he want to make that friendship, but he don't know. Yes, Cummings wrote Joshua reply. He didn't answer him. But there was a relationship between Joshua and Benayure. There was a relationship. So, my people, it's not or nothing but betrayal or whatsoever. The people in that place, they entitled to it. It's not even free. It's not even free. What a job we have put a picture on a bucket and give it to the man to distribute. He working for George Weah. The people need it. They entitled to it. Eleanor, they state here. The governor trying, Mr. Donald Trump here don't want to even give the people 1 cent. Eh? Yes, Joe, we are doing the same thing too. He don't want to look at certain counties. Lofa County, he don't want to look at Lofa County. But one thing which is something I noticed. George, we want to make a U-turn. He want to listen to other people. But sedition, let me tell you the real truth. Y'all will lead inside. Joshua will listen, but still Joshua will not be elected. Joshua will listen to the people. He will listen to us. We will speak on it until Joshua will listen to us and he will do exactly what we say. And what he will be doing, it will raise his name. But I mean, our election time, we can campaign against it. No, 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 no. If this man come so I can help you any day if you call me. But I'm not going to run behind you. But you ask me, I will help you. But I mean, our election time, I can't contest against you. We did it together. We're doing it for Liberia's sake. We're not doing it because of Joshua. We're not doing it because of anybody. We're doing it because of Liberia. If anybody put a hand around the government or want to be part of it, that because the government. But the only nonsense are yet people talking. Oh yeah, what the opposition do? Why they can't bring money and give it? No, no, no. The money government put it in, the money is for the country. The president uses personal money. They use their personal money to do it. Just few days, they say the representative in I know what the county, Bon County or somewhere, District 2, donated carry buckets and all that thing. Now United Party representative, he did on behalf of United Party. Cool. You see, but let us stop asking what the opposition doing. No, it's upon the president. Don't call them. Don't give a blanket statement. Don't give a blank check. When you go on news, then you say, I'm calling on the opposition party to join me. No, that's not how you invite. After you say that, you put it into writing and you call them to a meeting. I want to see Cummings. I want to see Bena Ure. I want to see Joe Bwaka. And I want to see the political leader Yombly from Unity Party. Write them and give them the appropriate time. And if they say no, the whole Liberia will know that yes, they were invited. Don't invite them on radio. Yes, you will say it. Then when you all sit together, you all discuss Liberia. If they refuse to participate in something that concerning the country, Liberian people will know. But don't you think going on TV, on social media and say, I'm calling on the opposition party, calling on all the churches to join me in a fight against Corona and blah, blah, blah. No, that's just a speech you're giving. But no opposition will walk to you when you call them officially. I can't say hello. I cannot see the president, man. A common sense, as stupid I want. Or I'm the stand-up bearer. Let commies just get up now, go to foreign ministry and say, he's just walking. He was all, I cannot see the president. If they ain't keep him sitting there, if they ain't pushing around, they will ask all kinds of, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Or let Bernard just walk to that place there and say, I'm here to see the president. Where? What are you here to do? No, we got to check that man. Oh, man, you got to wait. The president not yet. You got to wait yet. They will keep you over there to belittle you. To belittle, if they can do it to the vice president, do it to the chief justice. Who are you? Let the president invite. Speak to them in the night after your free time. Go to the houses. You used to do it before. Sit there. You're one-on-one. Man, how can we do this thing here? How can we fix this thing? This is not about me. It's not about you. I know when election time comes, we'll get you back. We'll get by all politics. I know you want a job. You crack a joke with them. I know you want a job here. But at the end of the day, it's Liberia. Okay, you tell me. My man, I look in my party. I need somebody. You say, okay, recommend somebody what you think. It mean as you're going to choose. They will tell you, Mr. President, it's upon you. Sometimes when the president appointing people, send them to this to group to vet them to see if they're okay. Call the guy one of the dumbest chief of staff in Liberia, Magay. Before the president even appoints, if he get our names, he might either talk to the senators and see people that respond and say, listen, I got this name here. What do you think? If this name will make it true, you release it. That the chief of staff responsibility to go in between the Senate and talk. Not the vice president. No, the vice president that will break that. Sometimes the vice president will never break that and leave office. Yeah. What do you think about this person here? How you think this person? Let them vet this person. But everybody that around the president are all crooks. They got record already. Everybody who near the president. So I mean, that is why we say the president is a crook, because you get all these, but you don't want appointing him. But maybe he's not vetting it. They're not doing it properly. And somebody say, yeah, Mr. President, I appoint that man. Nobody will say nothing. Like people will not speak against it. So later today they were fighting to pass that whole thing there. Just to go through it. Today what? Today is Friday, Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. After Friday, the state of emergency is canceled. No involved. Everybody go back to base. Oh, then the president will do another one again. No, that's not how they do it. The first one, they got to come up. When they come up with anything, that thing is not involved. You see that? Because we must do it the right way. For what happened yesterday? Ellen did everything wrong. Ellen bribed the legislature so badly until they were just taking the money. And it's just that a hard time. Look, that Ebola came and made people to see hard time in Liberia. The Ebola, and when people left, but people were going about the normal business, doing good. People were into business. People were into shipping and they were doing good. They were doing good. People were building the houses, people coming from America, going home, doing things. And everything just went cool like that. You know what I'm saying? So I personally see what Benaire did, he did nothing wrong. Personally, he did nothing wrong. I would not hold him if the president called me now and I ain't looking time and say, Money, I got some stuff I'm looking up. I'm not saying I want it. No, I don't need it. Oh, I don't need it. We're not forcing. Man, people, let's say this. Joshua and us, we are not forcing. We just got policy differences. We just differ on a lot of different issues. We are not enemies that because of what they're doing, that is why we continue to criticize. We should get the record straight. We are not enemies to George Weah. If George Weah people consider us to be enemies, we do not consider them to be enemies. My family, my friends in ANC, please. These people are not enemies to us. We are all Liberians. They have all right to be in a party. But when they are not doing it right, they can curse you, they can do this. But the fact is that you want it to happen to be right. We cannot be wishing for them to fail too now. We capitalize on their mistakes. It's just that when you're playing basketball. When I go down the court, I made a basket. When you come down the court, you made a basket. The start, it will be time. For every time I go down, make basket, you come back, you make that, it will be time. But when you go down and don't make a basket, when I come, I made a basket, I advance you. When I come, I made another basket. That's how you win in basketball games. Every mistake you made, that's a plus for the next man until he made that same mistakes. That's it. In sports, the same thing. If I had a first chance, I go kick my penalty. I kick my penalty at school. You kick, you score. You kick, you score. Everybody score, everybody score. The spectator, the bench camp, everybody scoring, everything finished. There will be a means to find a winner. There will be a winner. If the corner will flip the turn, they will do it. But when you miss the penalty, the next man capitalize on it. That is what you do in politics. You capitalize on other people's failures. When they fail, that's why Mobo say, oh, the guy is an opportunist. Yes, everybody is an opportunist. Everybody looking for the best. The worst opportunity if you want to kill somebody to take something from them. You know what I'm saying? The ones that everybody want something good for themselves. But just I don't take it in a way that you're not supposed to be taken. Don't be acting like a chicken with all hair that they cut your hair, you all of it. Political prostitute, you jump into that kind of opportunities, you know the way you can, when you describe and say your opportunities, then you tell them. But not a man who stick into one place, then you call him opportunist. No, that's not how it works. Yeah, hello, what's your name and where you calling from? Hello? Yeah? Yep. Yeah, I will call you when I finish. Yeah. Yeah. So the man who jumping from party to party, you can call him say that guy is an opportunist. Because he don't know what he wants. He all over the place like a crazy man. But the man who stick one place, who he join you, he in a one area, and he said the man is an opportunist. No, please. Okay, we'll go to the next topic, and the House of Senate. I think the House of Senate look more different than the House of Representatives. The Senate now, they are thinking like a real senators. They got heads on the shoulder. It's not that they don't know, but at least they know that Darius Dillon pushing them so hard. Whether you're lucky or not, Darius Dillon is the best senator in Liberia. He's the best. Somebody say your opportunist. Good. He capitalized on your stupidity. He capitalized what you don't want to expose to liberate people. He exposed it. He capitalized on what you were hiding. He brought it up because it's politics. He wants the favor. He wants to win the mind and soul of the Liberian people. That is why he's doing it. And that is what you need to do. He promised the Liberian people that when I get in there, you will know the salary. He promised the Liberian people that when I get in there, you will know how the Senate operates. He promised the Liberian people that when I get in there, you will hear me. After session, I will explain to you that's the people's building. It's owned by the people. The people can go there and shut you down. Yes. So he doing everything that he want to do. The money they pay him, he got to eat. He goes to work on time. 10 o'clock, he in that chamber sitting down. He waiting. He leave from there the time he's supposed to leave. If it calls them to be there for 8 hours, that's it. He took what he's entitled to. So he don't take nothing free. He takes his entitlement. Today, nobody knew that the Senate were not calling roll. Who made them to call roll? Darius Dallon. Nobody know about it. The Senate was not calling roll. Some people just go there anytime. Until somebody then said that when you take absent, you travel, you must be present. Oh Jesus Christ! It's just like you tell your teacher, say, "Oh, prof, I will not be in class tomorrow because I got something." Say, "Okay," but when they're doing it, you must be present. How you say absent with present? Oh Jesus Christ! It's not that these people don't know. Most of them people got degrees. Some of them are PhD holders. Some of them medical Dr. Como. You get this other. There's a lot of people in there. They got good people. They got good people, but corruption and poverty killing us. Everybody want to get rich. Everybody want to get something because they don't want to act like the other people who say, oh, they remember government official, he get nothing now. He left the office, he broke today. No. But don't steal the Liberian people money. Don't increase your own salary. Don't make yourself as if you're king. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know, one of the laws, some of the things they need to talk about in Liberia that we need to stop in Liberia, we need to pass a strong security laws in our country. When I say security laws, or else that is will be vulnerable to get rebels in our country because we train people and we abandon them. Government train them, and when the next government come in, we throw them away. We need to train people. We need to let the executive know that yes, when you coming in as a president, you are not bringing your security. If you want your security to work with you, you can recommend undercover and let them go through the process. You cannot come with a security. That's one of the things we need to push in our country. The president, you will only appoint the SS director, the police director, or whatsoever. But all these things are all tenure positions. So they can buy down to the president. You know what I'm saying? If the president want to fire you, they fire you for a reason. It should be a genuine reason. Or sometimes they will pay you off and replace you. But every president coming in, they come with security. Joshua come with all the security, all the seditions are securities. If Bernard, you're president tomorrow, he come with security. Joe Walker will come with security. Cummings will come with security. We need to pass a strong law to amend our constitution. Yes, the president can make the head or whatsoever, but we should maintain our security. We train these people, we should keep them. Security can be assigned to nobody, girlfriend or wife, to be going to get coffee or to go get a clothes in the to go get a clothes from the laundry. We need to make our security very important. You got police director who got take a policeman and assign policeman with his wife, and the policeman going in his shop to buy something for his boss man wife. No, he's not your boss. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why can't we just do this for God's sake? How the security will be respected in like, bro, when you take the security man to go in the market, you get a security man to go in the market, the security man holding the madam bag. I saw it before. The policeman holding the woman bag in his hand and he walking. Look, come on, excuse. He walking behind the woman. He just built up a relationship right there. He built up a relationship. Okay? Why did Rodney Sear left the SS and followed George Weah? Jones Blamo, Lawa, all of them, they were assigned with George Weah. Okay, they built up that relationship. Rodney Sear came into James Kamara and George Kamara, Pabro. No, Pabro not there directly. But when George Weah was leaving, Rodney jumped behind him. Rodney said, I feel the SS, he gave it. He abandoned the SS. He resigned. He abandoned it. I'm telling you, and I hide it. It's not nothing, a public record. But you got all these things. You got Wallow, who we train. Yes, you can retire them. But look what they did. They retire some SS personnel. They retire when they retire you. When they retire a serviceman, when you coming back, you cannot be a serviceman. They can retire a guy who a director and whatsoever. When he come back, another director. But one of them two brought all the guys that retire back too. That's true because they work with them. Chancellor came with own security. When Chancellor left, Ellen Johnson fired all of them when she came back too. So that tell. So we got social security in the country. Social securities we got in the country. This is not right. We need to pass a strong, strong law. Yeah. Thank you, and JB. How are you, my brother? JB Brooks. Everything you said, it came to true, my brother. Everything you said, everything you told me was true. Yes, and most of the so-called Liberian senators are there because of their personal. That's truth. Everybody there because of the personal thing. Jerry Wilson, how are you? Thank you. So those things we gave to Ure was not bought with we as personal money. That's the fact. I will go back to so many things again. We'll talk about it. So these are some of the things the senators, the representatives need to sit down and say, listen, for our country to be safe, for our people to be respected, security people, look, hey, you don't know. You think, for me, I work along with the police. During the late John Yomi, I was working with labor ministry. This is how I got into the police. My late boss man was on a security committee. We used to go to free zone. One of my boss man myself, we don't have security. They had checkpoint all over the country. When we go, my boss man asked me, say, boy, I says, don't worry, chief. We get to the place. I just say, operation. The F1 man will let her go. So John Yomi was on that same thing. He came and he said, boy, he said, oh, professor, they never call. They say, ambassador, where security? He said, he said, one of my son and myself. He said, what? He said, no, but this man need to carry a gun. This man need to carry this. He started laughing. He said, no, ambassador, I got to come to the office on Monday. So, I was over. I was hard now. Oh, man, why you acting so? I went there, issue ID card. I was on salary. But I never remember taking money from the Liberia National Police. The guy who was responsible for the SA, special assignment, is a colonel. I will not call him name. He will bring the check. And just imagine being a colonel. The man will come and say, oh, chief, that time I working with labor ministry. He said, oh, chief, I brought you something. Oh." Then, just imagine from Amos Sawyer town up to Charles Taylor town. Then Charles Taylor make the announcement that you cannot work in two places in government. The same thing they do here. You can't be having working a lot of people who so hey, I remember Jerry Lagaman. Jerry Lagaman was a police. Jerry Lagaman was working with labor ministry, but he was actually a police too. So I had a court that said, I said, listen, I would choose labor ministry because I was an inspector general already in labor. So the minister can say, chief, just imagine a colonel will kind of say, yes, sir, chief. I said, hey, Jesus Christ. Then I got to give him, I will endorse the chair. I'm all the money so much. I'm all the money. You know. But that is how we operate. I used to love the police. I used to be all to the mansion, all in there. Jones, Blamo, Wallow, Troko now, who's the SS director. My boy, I said, all the entire SS. People thought I was an SS guy too. We go and practice behind the mansion. We sleep, we do things there. We know the whole shit operation. When he said Africa kid is all the guy and man, the guy the boss man at that. What the other one said Kennedy, the SS director Kennedy, man, all the guys we know them. But we need to train our security to be loyal to the country, not the president when he leaving. No, they control the president. They say, Mr. President, this is a risk. They are professionals, not to be standing in a hall. Can you imagine the president having a program? You watch Librarian TV. One security man standing in front Joia. By the time you won't go there to shake a hand, he block you. I heard something, that's why I stopped. So you see, but once that president enter in the SS, if you guys watching, if you're a security man, when you see the president shaking hands, they got all this secret service. They wash the hands. One guy that will be watching how the president shake hands. And some people hold the president hand, they don't want to let it go. They don't want to let it go. They want still be talking. The president won't leave, but they still hold the president, won't be talking. That guy will go there and just hold your hand easy, and he know exactly how to hold your hand and get you off without you even want to cry, but the president have to leave. So they got people washing the hands, they got people washing eyeballs. So they standing by and they're looking, and they got somebody far off with the binocular, looking all around to see. And not one person now. They're not one person. Because that man taking a break, that man spending the whole time. He watching everybody, every movement. How you put your hands in your pocket. But what librarian security? No, no. They all want to be in the president knows so the president can see them. The man wear coat so you get BAK-47 on your chest. For what? No, man. The man can be standing for the president with BAK-47 like this. That man needs to be somewhere different. But anyway, that's how the librarian pool, how do you know the chief? Then how will I spend money? Assisting minister gets security. Assisting minister, nowhere assisting minister to get security. Assisting minister never has security. Nobody assigns security to you. Assistant minister gets special assistant for what? Assistant minister is just a one step to after director. That's it. After director, you can't go nowhere again. Either the president appoint you, or sometimes most of the time the minister will recommend to the president to appoint you as an assistant minister. But in Liberia, you get uh, you the chief of public information. They call it the press officer for the Liberia National Police. He need no bodyguard. No. But you see Carter passing around, he get bodyguard. He need no damn bodyguard. He even need to be in the street. But he went there, he still want to be the policeman and move around and to see what's going on. Everybody got their own boss man. They know nobody listen to each other. Everybody want to act like chief. Everybody. Everybody. You don't got no reason or even arresting somebody you arrest them. It's easy. But it's just because of the same poverty. The policeman can take, but do you know, even in America, the police people they don't pay, some of them make 30,000, 35,000, 40,000. The long you stay there, that's it. But in Liberia, no integrity. The man will still take the bribe in the street because they don't give the boss man making more money than the patrol man. So what you expect the patrol man? Send the boss man eating thousands, the patrol man taking a late $5 because he need only $100 to go to work to go home, or he needs smaller money in pocket for his wife and children to eat tomorrow morning. You see, so he in our street whole day. In America, when they make you patrol man, you cry. In Liberia, they say you patrol man, you happy. You see how they're happy. They're happy because they know they're in the street, they're going chop. But in Liberia, in America, it don't work that way. Nobody send no damn policeman say, go get me coffee. No. Tonight you're the man there to implement the laws. You know your security, you know your boss ball. You get it, the police director, he get a policeman changing shift to his house. So all the time you live in the community, you know. I went to the Philadelphia, they papi, that black papi, I want to go do cable in the papi house. I even know the man was the police commissioner in Philadelphia. I even know. I got to the place on a Saturday. I look at, I said, oh boy. I walk, I look at the guy, I said, oh, because the cable not even in his name. It in somebody's name. One of his something. When the man started talking, I said, but the guy, I started looking at the people, I said, what, the guy is a police commissioner. Eh? You won't see no police people to his house and whatsoever. He got his gate all open, but hey, he got cameras and all around there. But for us, General Tommy Frank, they almost fire him. His wife went to Iraq to visit, and he assigned military personnel with his wife. That thing was a big thing in the country. It was a big thing. He sent for his wife to go to Iraq, and he assigned military people with her. That was a big thing in America. It was not easy. But Liberia, everybody get bodyguard. Everybody, yes, sir, chief. Yes, sir, chief. Yes, sir, chief. So when the next government come in, we push all of them aside. When the next government came, we push all of them aside and say, listen, man, you need we come to get new people. So the next president come with a whole bunch of security. He got everybody. Everybody. Then he making new appointment. They can be rushing to make new appointment for the SS and all. Because they didn't trust the people that are there. They didn't trust them. Because they don't build up the relationship with that person. You see some of the thing that the president say he don't, if the president say, I don't want this man to be assigned with me, they can fire you. They send you back for reassignment. That's all. You say, I don't want that man there. I don't need him. They will send him back for reassignment. Yeah. When we do that? When? Or people are afraid for their life that the police will. You have to come be friends with them. The men only there to protect, defend the Constitution. They see what the president defend the Constitution, how the security there to defend the Constitution. And to defend the Constitution, they protect the president. They protect the president any day, anytime. But the president will not tell them, say, go kill John Brown. And they go there. They're not there to go on special operation. Even in America, they get some bad groups. They get some group that they're not even affiliated with it. They're not part of the security thing. Yeah? But they go and do whatever they want to do. Yeah. So, guys, these are some of the issues that we got. But George Weah will listen to us. Sedition will feel bad. They will rejoice because when George Weah start to take our advice, he start to take it from us and start to listen. You see, today I got the flag of Montserrado County behind me. I'm from Maryland. I was born and raised in Maryland, but I grew up in Montserrado County. And this flag is that I'm supporting Darius Dillon as the next senator from Montserrado County. Darius Dillon. You understand? Darius Dillon, the opposition might take a must to the CPP. I'm not saying you can cry, you can do this, you can complain. We're supposed to be worrying about 2020. The collaboration of political parties. We need to worry about 2020, not 2023. Step by step, a child was born, learn to lay on the stomach, sit and crawl and walk and stand up and be a man. We must make sure that this coming 2020 election, opposition should maintain. Now I say maintain, not to keep the ones that are there, not to keep the ones that are there. No, to get them out, the ones that are not ready, get them out of that Senate. Hello, what's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Peter. I'm calling from North Dakota.
You calling from North Dakota or South Dakota? Which one?
No,
North. So how's everything?
not bad, Uncle.
Okay. So,
Yeah, you saying something very interesting today. I know you and this guy, you've been friends, my president, and you're still friends. What I know you guys, we just think say, oh, you arguing with him. No, you just saying the facts.
that's the
He's my
fact, my brother.
president too.
Yep.
But guess what? Like what you're saying right now, right? That's why I got a problem too.
Yep.
Not with you.
Yep.
The police.
Yep.
Oh my God, I remember this, Uncle. City police was even better than before you even go to the police station, the city police will come and take care of situation, but our police don't have no respect.
Yep, no respect. No respect.
2 days ago, I saw a video in my inbox of a girl dragging a policeman.
Yep, they were fighting. Yep.
And this police director, right? This guy went to school in America, right?
Yep.
You know him, that's a boy.
I know him.
Patrick, you know him.
Yep.
You know him.
Yep.
Like, what the hell he's doing?
Yep.
No disrespect, but you can blame the president. And then one thing, everything I hear from the police people, the president. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
The president said,
Yep.
or the police director said, oh, my chief, why you the person you're working under? They don't even have to come from the police director because
Yep.
the police director don't have to go sit on maybe later go job better than that. When he sits up and then when they do what happened in your city, he say, you know what? He's tell his secretary requires secretary because secretary don't even supposed to speak. Just waiting for what the police director gotta say. Say everybody email, I want this to be done. It ain't gotta come from the president. They should take this president name from their mouth.
Yep. I want to do everything the president say.
Yeah. I don't know what I understand either. This is a hit job we have to
Yep.
do.
Yep. What we said the person we hit John, yeah. No. They know. Nothing he did wrong. Nothing he did wrong.
We just slow. But everything Joel hired them. Joel got 2 legs, they got 2 eyes, 2 hands. So how much more he will get?
And at least the man. Yeah.
No.
You leave the air right there. Yep.
And then they want this man to be rude, uncle, but take you alive. Sometimes when you talk, every night, if I don't watch your show, I come back and watch it later. People will think that you're talking negative by your friend.
No.
Don't stop.
I'm telling you, it's nothing. This is, we just want for this president. And
It's the people that he hired.
Yep.
Minister of State.
Yep.
Like you said, Minister of State supposed to be the one there, not even in the man pocket, but in the man ears.
Yep.
The
Yep.
senator is supposed to be with him. The representative is supposed to be with him. Minister is supposed to be with him. Tell Chief that. Supposed to be with him before anything. Then you go talk to the man and so John, I just hang out with people and they say so teenage. Like what Minister of State should be doing.
Yeah.
And get off the man's ass.
But they know they follow him. Yeah.
Everything is on him because what they his name just in their mouth. You said the minister of finance is what you're doing, but you're blaming it on George Weah. Why? You attack those people. Moses kind of ready he going in the street for inspection. You are freaking sputnik. You just supposed to talk, but they want you to talk. Hey, Uncle Patrick, Bigger Patrick, I know you, man. Just stop. You're a big man. You went to school in America, Uncle Patrick. You running a whole country.
Yep. Who know about police spokesman running around before? Who know about that one? You said that right in that place, you get the information. Nobody know. Now, not even opposition, but anybody to brag about it.
Uncle, you know what? I just call in for, you remember the same thing you're talking about? You went to do somebody's cable, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was working for the city mayor of Lancaster.
Yeah.
In Philadelphia, right? He got sick. I was doing respite. So I used to go for people's house, but I got this job for 6 months to be in a public house.
Yeah.
People that took me almost 3 months to know that this man was the city mayor.
Look at that.
I never see, and the one I made me to notice it, like once in a while, just see police car just parking on the other side.
Yeah.
But I will not just get it. Now knowing that when the person is going for work, like here the police man hanging out.
Yep. Yep.
So one day I came outside the church.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Let me just hold the person on. Hello?
How you doing?
Yeah, how are you? Can you just stay on the line? Let the guy finish and cut it. Just stay on the line. Hello? Yeah, okay, Murray. So just wrap up so the guy can come in.
I'll wrap it up real quick.
Yeah.
Like I saw the man
Hello?
talking to me. I said, Papa, what you doing? He said, oh, I didn't want to tell you, but I was the city mayor for this Lancaster PA. I'm like, wow.
Okay, all right.
They don't even know those people. Like, they don't
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, what's your name? Where you calling from? And I got somebody else on the line, so let's just, if nobody there, then you get more time to talk, but I got another person just called the other phone. So go ahead. What's your contribution? Just call your name, let people know. Yeah.
My name is Amos George, calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, yeah, I think I heard his name before and we talked before, but now Facebook don't have no camera again. How are you?
Remember, I take you on. Let me try to address the rich. I think some people what they say they have found with Euro was you mentioned about Georgia.
And hold on, let me just put the person, just hold on. And Mr. Sherwin, James, just stay on the line, please.
And people said that Euro said that when you have been doing the school houses in Granger where you come to build a houses, then that's where people had issues. But I said something. I said, what person we had did was a trap. And here's the trap. Harrisburg is a statutory district. It has the superintendent, it has the mayor.
Yep.
I think person we have choose not to deal with the superintendent or the mayor. Call Uri. The trap was if Mr. Uri would have said no, I can't carry this food. Person we have to turn the right around and go to Harrisburg and say, I call your son.
Yeah.
To come and get food for you, but he refused. So
thank you, Amos. Thank you.
Yes. That was the trap. So far, Mr. Uri accepting the food and giving it and turning it over to the superintendent. That was the right thing for him to do. Whatever he went beyond to say that I'm not with that, but to accept that food and turn it over to the procurator, it was the right thing to do. Even though President Weah knew what he was doing, it was not right because the chain of command, he should have either gone to the minister, call the minister and give that food, the minister about giving it to the superintendent. That is the chain of command.
Yep.
Because the superintendent report to the minister and said,
yep. My brother, wisdom, oh, y'all listen to it, that wisdom. Y'all listen to it, that wisdom the man gave me here.
Yes. But because President Weah wanted to put out politics with Uri. And I think Uri was a little bit smart to know what President Weah was driving at. So it was right for him to take it. Now the issue of the police is, you know, it's only now I see police spokesmen all in the street.
Yep.
During normal days, I don't know what the police they have. It's called the public relations office. The public relations office. They're the one used to read the police report.
Yep.
That was one. I can remember some of the directors that I used for them. We had this lady from looking at Grace Man.
Grace Man.
She was one that chief of public relations.
Yep. I'm from looking down. I know.
Hamilton Max.
Yep, Hamilton Max. Connor Max. Yep.
They're way back in those time before. Then you had the late Moses T. Washington.
Yep.
Those are the people in the public relations department of the Liberian National Police. And the police, the highest ranking man in the police is the senior inspector.
Yep.
He is the one that controls all uniform officers, SR, the senior inspector. So police were not just getting a big statement those days from the senior inspector or the chief of public relations office. And these people were not in the street.
You can see that.
But it's a different ball game. The country advancing, so you see all these things. But another thing is the Minister of Justice. The Minister of Justice is the Chief of Joint Security.
Yep.
The deputy should be the Minister of Defense. In no part of Liberia that the Senate Police is part of Joint Security.
No, I never heard it before, sir. Yeah.
Because the Senate Police report to the Senate Mayor, the chief of the Senate Police Director don't attend Joint Security meeting in the first place.
No.
So if the chief of Senate Police cannot attend Joint Security meeting, how Senate Police will become part of the Joint Security? But you know, Liberia has changed. So everything now is changing. Because Jefferson Koji is the son of George Weah, He tried not to grab power to say, Senate police is part of the joint security. It's never been. No way.
Never.
But most of the people, they don't know these things. They are not ready like because they don't know how the law enforcement structure in Nigeria. Yes, I say, yes, Senate police part of joint security. No, it's not. Because the chief of Senate police reports directly to the mayor of Monrovia. And the mayor doesn't attend joint security meetings. The chief of Senate police don't attend joint security meetings. So how can they be part of the joint security? And I expected the Minister of Justice to order the arrest of all the Senate police that were acting as joint security.
But the president said him go there and how did justice do it? He can't do it.
That was serve as a deterrent.
Yep.
But they never did it. And once you don't do it, you create room for other people to continue to do the same old nonsense in Nigeria. These are issues.
And you see that the problem I got with Musa Dean, only one minister in the entire government, even in America, can disagree with the president is the justice minister. Because the justice minister is the one that interprets the law to the president. If the president don't want to listen, you got a right to resign and get out. That the Supreme Court can tell the justice minister responsible to say, Mr. President, you are wrong on this one. Are the only person who can argue with the president. You don't have to work to the will and pleasure of the president. No. You can tell the president, say, this is wrong. You cannot do it. But Musa Dean just surprised people. Yeah.
That's your job. The Minister of Justice is the Attorney General of the Republic of Nigeria. And he is the Lieutenant General of the police. He is the one the Director of Police report to.
Yep.
But you see today, people, because they're seeing and happening like everybody now don't know what they're doing. Or maybe everybody got special connection with the president.
Yep.
So everybody doing their own thing. But, and I said this, those people who are brutalized by the police and paramilitary forces, I said those folks should take the Minister of Justice or the Nigerian government to the airport school because their fundamental right was violated.
Yep. You're right.
If you say that people should stay home and you cut someone after the hour at the police or whatever joint security, you cannot beat that person.
No.
You take that person to the police station, the next thing you follow them to court.
That's it. That's all, my brother.
That is the law.
Why are you beating them for?
You go and kick the poor market in Western to get assault today or Douala. A police officer Western poor market and stepping in it. So that means it's his intent. His intent was premeditated.
Yes.
It was
Then
premeditated.
we shouldn't say anything about it. Arrest them. Nobody said they should violate. Arrest them. Put in a truck, carry a police station. You keep them and say, listen, y'all go to court because you violate this thing. That's it. But why are you beating them up for? Oh, God.
You cannot do that. Those fundamental rights were being violated. And I've seen those folks should get a good human rights lawyer and take the Nigerian government to airport and show those pictures. Because there's no way, it's not enshrined in the Constitution. Even a person kills someone, they still have the right. Someone still have the right until they go through a due process of law. So that is if the person made an emergency, it is a civil ordinance. So if someone violates that, you take them to court, you don't beat them. But you see people coming out to action to justify the action of these people.
They're only wicked people.
Absolutely wrong.
They are wicked. Me, I call them wicked.
The police misbehaving at the same old rebel time that we were living in.
Yep.
What get the right of boys got to go black road? Motorcycle is to go black road. Who gave them authority? And the Minister of Justice had not even come up to speak against that forcibly. So it means that the Minister of Justice is condoning the idea of this people being in the street. And which is absolutely wrong. So we have to look at this thing holistically. And let me say, I do not want to let President Weah off the hook. President Weah is the commander-in-chief.
Yes.
If the Minister of Justice doesn't perform, if the defense minister doesn't perform, if the police director doesn't perform, the only person that has the authority to dismiss the people is the president.
Yeah, nobody can dismiss them. You're right.
Nobody says, oh, the president is not there. No, the president has ears. Every morning, the president is briefed by the Minister of Justice, the police director, the NSA boss. The president is briefed by the police every day in the morning to tell the president what is going on. So nobody can say the president is not there, he's not responsible. No. If the president is not responsible, then he should hold those people responsible who's controlling those men. But this is why it's going on like this, and we have to be very, very careful.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
yeah.
the state emergency, it doesn't mean that the Constitution is suspended. No. It says that when there's a state emergency, the Constitution cannot be suspended.
Yep.
So people should not take advantage of that.
And because they don't read it, it's in the 85, 86, 87, 88. You cannot, it's right in there. You cannot, this constitution still exists. It's still a surveillance government. Nothing changed.
And the red and silver cover is still exists.
Yep.
Because it says the red and silver cover is the one that compels government to produce a living body of somebody. So the red, this emergency does not suspend the red and silver cover. So people should know that. And last, I just want to touch on the citizen issue here. On this Nigerian man who professed to be Nigerian whatever.
Yeah.
And people say he was naturalized this and that. But here is something. The last time I heard some people asking, what happened when the Constitution was suspended? The Constitution was suspended during the PRA and this and that. What happened during that period in American Nigeria? The new Constitution said that if anybody is citizen of Nigeria before the coming into existence of the 1986 Constitution,
you are still a citizen. Yeah. That is new Constitution.
So, even though the Constitution was suspended in 1980, but in 1986 one said yes, but your birthright, your citizen right is still genuine. When you come in contact with the 1986 Constitution, you stay a citizen. You don't have to go back again. So people will read these documents, not get hear from people and come try to make these arguments. Read it. Maybe if you don't want to call somebody, say, hey, what does this mean? Can you tell me a little bit? Can you elaborate? But people come and make these blanket statements, and other people outside that don't read none of these things, they assume, oh yes, the person is right. This is wrong for Nigeria, and we should not accept this thing to continue. And I just want to close on this no question. People, be careful. This virus is real.
It's real.
We must listen to medical experts. Even though the Lrtn government had not put forward anything to fight this virus, nothing. The Lrtn government had not been able to show us to the various detention centers, quarantine centers, or they are not even displayed. Guns, gloves, masks, nothing. Today, I was reading Dr. Brown. I think the guy who was in charge of Ebola yesterday. He wrote a piece. He said there's now one ventilator in Nigeria. They don't have one ventilator. One. They don't have it.
Wow.
And yet, if they have it, when you have ventilator and oxygen is supposed to have 24-hour current to keep people on it.
Yep.
But the man was saying, the man wrote today, I was reading a piece. He said, now one ventilator, they don't have one ventilator. He said, so when the worst case scenario comes,
there's nothing they can do.
there was nothing that he said, I can just try to make someone comfort that he can die. He said, right? But this is the real truth. So it means that the Lrtn government is not yet prepared.
Wow.
And we sit now and making all these noise, President, we are the fighting the coronavirus. No, $25 million proposing. Where are the gloves?
Nothing in there.
Where are the masks?
Nothing in there for that.
Where is the center you're going to incentivize the trade workers who are reaching the light?
Nothing in there. When we're talking about some people don't know.
We have not been, because the president should have put all these things in the package.
Yep.
To come out of it. You want to talk about food? No. You can have the food, but the virus, what you're doing to protect these people who are on the front line. So all these things, we should look at it and say, hey, things are not going the right way. So I just want to tell you,
thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I haven't spoken to you in a long time. But thank you. And just watch the show and follow it. But we'll try our best to be on. This is the Lrtn. We just opened a new place. We're registering in Liberia too now. We're trying to do what we can do. But I want to thank you very much, Amos. I appreciate your wisdom and your education. At least a lot of people understand it. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, James. Yeah, Mr. James. Is this James?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, how are you, James? Go ahead. You're on live. You're live on. Go ahead, James. Let me see. He called him from all the way North Dakota right now. Go ahead.
wanted to talk on. Firstly, I must give you thanks for at least breaking the issue down with that of the ANC and that of Yuri. And you said it the right way. I see no reason why majority of the ANC guys normally just, focus their attention on what Yuri is doing or what Yuri is that, trying to put Yuri against
Cummings.
Alexander Cummings and Cummings against, Yuri, which is not called for. If you say the CPP is not legalized now. They are still at a proposed stage.
Yeah.
So they cannot work together as one. They can give press statement, yes, but they have not come up with any signing document to bind each of the parties together. So if any party decide to do anything of their own, I think they should try and give their party chance instead of trying to undermine one another. And you said it right with that Nigeria. Like what your caller said. If you had refused that offer, his entire population of Caribbean would have been demolished.
Yep.
The people of Caribbean were never going to give you respect. They were first going to say, oh, the president call you for this thing and you refuse to give it to us. You know us, how we hold things in our mind.
Yep.
See? So I like the way you address it. And I affiliate with a lot of the ANC supporters. But it needs to take time.
They need to slow down. They need to take it easy.
We want ANC to probably be the next, but they should be able to be mature enough. And I know all of the things they do it without Cummings' approval. They do it without his approval. And he's a guy like, he takes things, but he's not a foolish man. Cummings is a high liner. He's a very high, he's a very, very high liner. So I like the way you address it. The next one is with that of the city police. And the caller before me almost said, he said exactly the same thing. The city police is there only to enforce city ordinance.
Yep.
They are only there to enforce city ordinance. And the limit of operation is only Vartan Bridge.
And what, West Street?
Vartan Bridge.
To 12th Street, eh? Or to Cinco, which one?
And Cinco. Because Cinco should not have been part of it. Cinco was almost on the cover town.
Yeah. I said 12th Street. I think they can cross 12th Street, sir.
It's right after City Hall.
Yep.
And the part of Cinco is not, it was not part of. But during the Trump administration, they extended it to that of Morovia, which is Morovia stops as far as Babuma House. Beyond Babuma House is Congo Town. So the city corporation, the city corporation police is only there to enforce the ordinance. And it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace that we take Boss out.
Yeah.
Boss out.
Put her in the street.
And the Boss out, they don't even know their oath. Those that were standing there, I said for the oath of Boss out, they don't know.
They even know. They know.
You give them racking
To beat people.
I saw one where this guy, I think he said he was going to work. He was in an orange, so he was going to work. The police started asking him for his identification. The guy decided to take all his identification. Then the Boy Scout on the side trying to tell him something. And this guy is telling the police officer, saying, tell this man to respect me. I ain't giving you my paper. And the policeman was like, listen to the guy, but he was telling the guy, you don't want to listen to order. And the man was respecting the police officer. Then another Boy Scout guy came with I don't know what he had on his head or what, or who or what, who the eyes you could see. How will you, how will a person be in uniform? You're not in war.
Yeah. They don't know. I don't know. The thing is curfew. They don't know the difference between the
No.
state of him. Now, okay, let me ask you because since you own, like the same thing we're just talking about in that proposal, there is nothing there for health. Nothing there because this state of emergency was put in place because of the coronavirus. But this president, I don't know if the Ministry of Health was involved. There is nothing there concerning coronavirus. Now, some people said, oh, maybe the House will be the one to chip in. But today you heard the fight that was in the House. They said they should just approve it just like that. They're not supposed to let put something there. Fala, Representative Fala got the thing on his arm. He said, no, we're not changing it. We'll vote on it just like this. You see some of the things we're talking about? The House. So would you look at the Senate now? Maybe the Senate now got little respect because the way we see them performing now. But the House, we don't know. Because nothing in there for health people. What do you think?
Mr. Kishan,
Yeah.
you are right. There's nothing there that was stated for, for the coronavirus and health personnel. You make it so vulnerable that anybody, I can get you go and say I'm a health personnel be walking around. But you have registered nurse and health practitioners that are licensed by PNIMA and the Ministry of Health to partake into all health issues. They were licensed. Even those that were trained during the Ebola time, they gave it accreditation to go out and put hands on people when they are sick. And this is what we don't know in Liberia. When anyone is sick and you're not licensed to take that person, and after you take that person dies, you are held responsible for that person's death. This is why even in the advanced country, when anybody falls, you don't just take them easily. You either must have go to the CP, I don't know how they call that, CPA,
CPR.
and you are licensed to do that. Because if that person dies, you can present the license that you went to training to bring somebody back to life and all of that. And you're talking about the house. You see, this is why I like Darren Dillon. Darren Dillon. Dillon is a constitutional senator. If you hear everything that boy speaks about, he speaks about the Constitution. And he interprets it as if he's a constitutional lawyer. But look how far today. It's a disgraceful what he did. So Solomon Joe standing side, Solomon Joe could not utter a word. You're district number 8. Representative, we're going to executive, we're going to executive meeting. You should be able to interpret the law that the law man, interpret the constitution that the law man will be able to understand. But you see, it's a shame. It's a shame, money.
Yeah, you talk
Like
about you
there's
you
a former caller was talking. Look,
yeah.
we don't like to say bad days. During the Tugboat administration and Tugboat administration, before a representative talks or a senator talk, he must have done his homework and known exactly what he would have to say to the people. In fact, you could hardly find a representative or senator just running around in the street. Take it to the bank. You would never find one senator tell you to take it. Why should you take to the bank? So you are telling the people that whatsoever you tell them they should take it to the bank. Who is the cashier to cash that talk for them? You said take it to the bank. Who's that to exactly what they are taking to the bank? But you cannot tell them say, oh, this is why I want you to take it to the bank and see that's whether it's correct. It's like we taking a blank, take the check to the bank, it's a blank check. They tell us that we're not going to explain to me why on the check.
And you talk about it. You talk about coronavirus. I know you must know the during Ellen Johnson time, we all knew what happened with the Ebola, and they had almost 2,000 Liberians that was trained when it came to this thing. One of the deadly. and disease in 2-3 days. You get to understand that you got it. Although this one is slow, but it's dangerous. But they have people. Why this government could not use the 2,000 people that were trained or use the same facilities, or because we noticed even they have money for Ebola that left over, but though the government use it according to the first letter we saw concerning NGO thing. But why the government couldn't just use it or just recruit from the same area? But I don't know. You think because of politics or the president from Ellen Johnson time and we wouldn't need to use sedition or whatsoever? You think what your take on that?
But Mr. Kishan, that's all to it. It is the fact. We do not like to use our experience people to bring them back into the society. If you look at the entire structure of this government president now in Nigeria, who can you point out to say, yeah, this person is a senior person within the government that is identified to the citizens? You find nobody among them. So those 2,000 that were trained, because of the time the ministry, they don't want to use them for that recognition. So you want to bring in new 6,000 people to walk the street. When you have the 2,000 that were trained and licensed and certificated to treat the Ebola and other sickness and disease. But you want to bring someone in that has no knowledge of nothing. And those professionals are sitting down. You have all of the doctors that were all around for Ebola. You have all of those nurses. The ambulance drivers, where are they? That were going from place to place, identifying. But because we want to say, oh, it's a new something, but we did it to take that recognition. You said something about the security. When you were talking about the security.
Yeah.
We have professional security today. But go look at church, we have security. Like you said, you wear coat suit, then you get AK-47 on your chest.
Yeah.
You should have the silencer on your waist. That nobody will even identify that you have an arm on you. The special security do not get easily identified as their arm. And this virus is nothing small to play with. It is a silent killer.
And even some of the police, they don't even get on marks.
No.
Some of the police that are beating people and doing the street, they're not even protected. But they're going closer, holding people and doing all kinds of things.
All of that. Like your other caller was talking about this police guy and this lady. But really? Can you, Mr. Kishi, you know how many police officers were around there when that lady and that man was fighting?
And then do nothing.
Okay, but we don't know
we don't know that because the video was very short. We don't know what happened.
No, the person who did it was a police officer. He was recording it. But at the beginning of it, he didn't record it. At the time when the guy was trying to throw this guy down, and the guy happened to hook onto him. And what the guy said, my children.
Yeah.
So it means that something was going on with her children, that these guys were trying to take advantage, and she could not have seen it and see her children being.
So he only recorded that little piece.
That little piece. But if you look at the end when the guy was seeing my children,
yeah.
the police down my children. Because as soon as she said her children,
that means he cut it off.
It clicked to my mind. Yeah. That something must have happened before this lady got the law and got so aggressive.
And I saw another video. These police guys were whipping the ball was walking. And the person who was doing the recording said, but you can't go. And the ball was still taking time. He was whipping the ball. So the ball turned around to the police guy. And to my surprise, this guy picked up this big stone and threw it on the police guy and he fell. The police said, oh, I had to cut the video off. But you could see that the police were actually whipping him and he was taking a time walking and they were still whipping him. Apparently now, out of nothing, I can't bear patient anymore. He was talking to the police still. The police came by again. He bent and picked up the stone and threw it straight on this police guy head, my man. We're not saying all these things should happen, but because the police are not acting like people who are supposed to be in the community. I don't know if they are trained or they just join the police. That's why we need to pass a law. The police and whatsoever should only abide by the constitution, not to even pay what the constitution says what you're supposed to do, not to follow what the president say. The president said, look at that guy reading the man permit and get on the sound by Musa Dean. Mose Carter refused it. He won't listen. He won't read himself. So who's in charge?
Look at the Moses Carter who was there. Instead of standing up, he was on the phone.
Yeah, yeah.
He was on phone. So it simply means he was not on duty.
And get his marks on his chin.
It's attention to have been to be attention to have been without the police officer and the fella. Anything could have happened with Israel team. How are you going to write his own story?
Yeah. To say I was on the phone, I was talking to somebody.
Yeah, okay.
But since you're on the phone here, because I was just looking at your profile here. I want to ask you something concerning this shipping business because I saw something in there where they say they drop some taxes on shipment and people who will bring certain things in the country, and they're dropping some taxes according to what in this plan they propose stimulus. I like it, but I will tell you, I'll be honest with you, I still don't have that trust if it will be implemented because they got people who in certain area don't have current at all. No LEC going in that area like Ghana, Carware, District 17, Banjo, where I'm from. We buy a few. And I was telling someone, I said, my brother who is my kitchen, he don't need the help. He can purchase few, but we need to reduce few prices. But what do you think concerning consumers, the people that are shipping and whatsoever that this government need to do to put in place to help the people who are not working right now?
The only place that I really gather from that portion of the shipment is where the president said there will be no pre-inspection.
So which one is a pre-inspection?
The pre-inspection is like the beaver inspecting and all of these things there.
So
like beaver doing the pre-inspection in America and
Yeah.
other part of the world.
Then what good it got something good for us?
That's it. There's no it will bring a lot of implication in because if you tell me no pre-inspection, if my goods reach to the port, if my item reaches the port, there will be nobody to get me continue. There will be no escort or custom officer with me. Because this is what normally happens. As soon as the goods are inspected here in America, because we are in America.
And they pay beaver for that pre-inspection.
No, we do not pay. It is part of the shipping line that is told
Okay.
to the Nigerian government. But if I have a container, no, I don't pay beaver for inspection. The only time I pay beaver if they tell me if they're supposed to inspect my goods on Friday, and I do not have my container to load on Friday, I'm being found that day because the inspector would be there. So they will have to find me for that day. Well, the exporter do not pay beaver at all. But exactly what some of us who are in the shipping, you are taught that the president was eliminated the CTMA, the global tracking something. The global tracking something is of no use with the ship. Because if I ship my container from here to there, from America, and I have that container number with Max line or whatsoever line, shipping line, powering company, and I have that container number, I can track that container to know exactly where it will reach Nigeria. And as all these other companies just there for to make the money there, can you imagine it is $340 just to obtain or CTN?
So why if you get four cars in a container?
No, if you have 4 cars, you just have to pay that amount.
You pay separate or it gotta be one payment?
You pay that one payment.
So I thought every car in the container got a tracking number.
No, 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 no. No, they don't have a tracking number for the card because
Okay.
what you have it on your parking list with V-Bike or your final invoice is the number of cars and the number of items. All of the items that are being shipped. That is the content of the container. So if you have two cars, you put two cars. If you have four cars, you put four cars. Plus barrel, boxes, beds, or whatsoever. The personal effect. So they don't. The only time the only time the item might go to when it reach to Viva price them according to the international tariff something. Then when it reach top custom Liberia, they don't say want to counter check it again.
Okay.
And this is where because if the Liberian government have already given authorization to Viva to do all of the inspection and the pricing, I see no reason why customs should be there to counter check it again. So it simply means you don't trust this company, but just to make additional money.
But you think by dropping that pre-checking will still encourage Liberian shipping container to Liberia?
It will encourage them because, like I said, yeah, you will do that. But remember, as soon as that container reach, because it was not inspected in America, the custom officer or the waffler or what, all that custom,
They will be
they
all
will just
way.
have that imagination. Yeah, they will have that imagination that you get things in there that are not supposed to be there. So that when the other deliver will come from again for the port. Then when the other deliver will come from the custom officer. Then when the deliver, then you get Coast Guard following it. Then you get AFF following it. Then you get Police CID following it. Then you get NSA following it. Then you might say all the parameters, something, every one of them follow that continuum.
Because it's like you might get something on there that they never check. Maybe you got guns, you got all kinds of stuff. It's true.
Like you said, they scan the continuum before it leaves for America. Each and every continuum is being scanned. Yes, you can put your gun in the barrel and high and all of that because there are certain things you will not be able to find it. But how many of those things will you put in a barrel
Yeah.
for America? And who would be brave enough to put an M16 or something in a barrel to simply like that? Because you the shipper, that you going to be, you the exporter, you the one going to force the trouble. They're not going to ask the man to get the consumer. I mean, who get the barrel?
Yep.
If you find it here in America, you the exporter, the one who take the profit. You see, like today, before you ship a vehicle, you must. If I have to ship a vehicle for you, either I put my name as the second buyer, and they'll just my driver license. So if that vehicle is not correct, and the custom bureau happy to find that something wrong with that vehicle, they're not going to call John Brown.
They come to you.
They will call me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be held responsible for whatsoever or something that even if the VIN number is not correct, I'm responsible for that.
Yep.
Yeah, so at least thanks a lot for the coronavirus. We need to continue to tell our Liberians, let's all just respect it and let us just stay home. If you're going to be in the street waiting,
Or I think everybody just need to wear the masks and wear gloves and whatsoever. Especially the people that are in the market. You're not going to say, okay, because why if they think go for another 2 months in Liberia, 3 months, government going to feed these people? We're not saying government should do more than what they can do if they don't have it. But the fact is that I believe that certain people don't need it right now. Deal with the people who need certain things, you know. But let everybody wear it. Let everybody wear it. Buy enough masks, or in fact, pay all. In fact, there's another way to create job too. Just call all the tailor people, the tailors in Liberia, and tell them, say, listen, just sew the masks.
but this is what the Ghanaian president did.
Yep, just sew the masks. We're gonna pay.
This is what the Ghanaian president did. He said, all tailors, all fashion people, if you can produce it, you produce that.
That's another way of create. That's another way of creating job.
We got 4.5 million people. Let's say we got 250,000 people in
Yeah.
Monrovia. And you sell, and everybody sell one looking for one five like doing that. You know what I mean?
Eh? That's another way or you oh Jesus. Look, even at Liberia, if you don't get the filter, you go to Lipco. You tell Lipco you want sponge. They made a sponge very flat, a flat sponge. They put that sponge in the cloth and fix it. Yeah. 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 Yep. And in Liberia, do you know if they tell 1 year just two lapa is like 1 lapa is 2 years. That 2 years can take off I don't know how many already. Yes, you just created jobs for these people and government should pay them. Don't go through, just tell the man, say, we will give you $1 for one. That man will be so happy because how much for 3 lapa in Liberia? 3 lapa in Liberia, $10. $10 for 3 lapa in Liberia. 3 lapa is $10. You pay that and you tell the man, I will give you $1 US for one mark. He will fix it, and you know how much you know about it, my man. That's another way of creating jobs, though. That's another way. He said that Ghana president told the people say, you go ahead, so we can't wait for China. We can't wait for certain yes. Eh? Yeah. I say everything finished.
You can't find that on the market. You cannot find some of the fabric that people use. You can't find it.
Wow.
You can get that same opportunity there to Liberians over there. You know, and you were talking about the movement. Look, why close Kakata? Why close Buchanan where the food comes from?
Yeah.
And you say no car, nobody. If needed, every food that is coming from out of town, let it pass. No? Because if the man bring it shouldn't be commercial vehicle because if the man bring it to Bella Boy, you will see in the car, Bella Boy, careful. Fire code. Nobody bringing fire code in Morocco. Then you telling the people nobody will come for Kakata, nobody will come for Buchanan, and all those places. Where the cassava coming from? Where the cassava coming from? Come from Gabon?
That means no food coming from Monrovia.
Yeah. What was the chicken? And chicken coming from red chicken, Bonkate and things that were doing there. The chicken, the goat, and all the things they coming from red Bonkate and Lofakate. So it means if you say that when how the people will eat chicken and things in Mozzarella County, when we start looking for rat in the street and road again.
Yeah. Start eating all the dogs.
Well, let me not take your time, but thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. You educated the people here. There's a nice that.
Topic.
Yep. Yep.
Of ANC and with a lot of security personnel.
Yeah.
It's a fact. We disrespect our police officers too much.
Yep. Yep.
We disrespect them.
Yep.
Telling the men to go buy you cigarette or.
Yeah, the men will go in the market.
They used to in the office.
Yeah. The man go in the market, the man go take your clothes from the laundry, the man at hospital now. So when the next president can do, he fire all the other people and bring his own people too. Then the other president can bring his own people and fire all the other people and bring other people. Eh? I wish they will pass a law that all this nonsense that will happen because we need at the end of the day we got so security people in the country. We got so security. Why you come with all these people for? Eh? All the people that be your tenure, the directors and whatsoever, yes, you can fire them, but it should be on a particular basics that you're going to fire. You should be in a position to say, yes, they're a great country, United States. This country, only 2 presidents ever fired the FBI director that was Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. In years, it never happened easily. You don't fire these people. When the time over, you replace this guy coming. He was a Republican, but he was the FBI director on and what his name said, Barack. You see, he was an FBI director, and Republican guy, but was FBI director on Barack. Yes, the people they defend the Constitution, they defend the president. They look at the president. They don't look at names. They don't look at individuals. Look at the name. They don't look at the name. You can be quick. Once they say you the president of the United States, they will defend you. They will protect your life any day, anytime. But you don't turn fool. Don't turn fool one day and tell them say, go to Peter House and go do this. They will go to the press and tell the press how you want. Just imagine FBI investigating president. When will ever happen in Liberia? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, let me just give thanks to Darrell,
Yeah.
for some of us who want to encourage him because it's like he defends the Constitution. I hear a lot of people, and I read a lot of people saying, then he came in the house, he has not done this. But whenever that boy speaks, he speaks of the Constitution.
Yep.
And he speaks of the people. And that's what the Constitution is all about.
Yep.
For the people, by the people. So some of y'all who know him very well, y'all continue to encourage him and let him stand by the Constitution. Because the Constitution is the only book that we have that will defend us in case of whatsoever.
Yep.
Because when he ready to interpret that Constitution, sometimes I get a threat. I try to wear your Constitution lawyer. Or at times I even shake myself to see I have to say he's being tutored by Councillor Bronston and by Councillor Banks. Philip Banks, because Philip Banks is another constitutional lawyer likewise that we have, a very good constitutional lawyer. And another good constitutional lawyer we have is Councillor Yana Yo. It's Darrell who is a third grade student can interpret the Constitution that no lawyer can even bump what he says. He will know exactly how educated he is. And I like what you always say that third grade students don't take national exams.
I know. But just imagine that man are going to be sixth grade student at trouble. Sixth grade student, the man just third grade and sixth grade student at trouble. Yeah. But
our district man cannot even challenge it.
no, he can't challenge the third grade student. No way. No way. Because the man who from District 8, he don't understand the word proud. When they say you should present your income proud to taking over. They thinking to them now you got to take over first before you do it. The boy, he can use the little words. The little words. He said take see they say proud to take it. That means before you get there, it will be in your head. Before you get there, it should be your head. That's why I told the guy, they said, let me read what they say. Any person, at least one of whose parent was a citizen of Liberia at the time of the person's birth shall be a citizen of Liberia, provided that any such person shall, upon reaching maturity, re-announce any other citizenship. They say must. They say must. They say when that person reach maturity, because your power from somewhere, he said, my power from America, I take American citizenship, or my power from England, I take English. It's up to the person now if they want to, but as far as Liberia concerned, you are a citizen of the country.
Of Liberia.
Yes, of Liberia.
You are
born in our place. You are. But yes. They say when the person reach 18, they are or they must read. Now they say once you reach, it's up to because you're power from or man from somewhere else. It's up to you. If you want to, you got it right now. You got it right to denounce which one you want to take. But to announce what you want to take. But these are the people and the people who come on social media. These are the people who think they profess to be educated people, and they live in America. They saw it, and I know some of them on social media who even was supporting Barack. I know a guy I couldn't hear about Barack business on his page.
It's so downheartening that a lot of them who talk about telling this person they are foreigner look like one of your talk about how they call it Costa Henry.
Yeah.
But he knows the Liberian history. He should go back into it. You know what Monica Pan?
Yeah.
Monica Pan. have Eli Syllabi.
Yep. Finance minister, former finance minister.
Yeah, we have all of these people, and those people descended the Liberian citizens.
But I mean that they eat Bouha who are to Amazon there. He was even working with Maritime. Yep.
Yeah,
He was with transport. Oh, I think he was deputy minister before and all.
yeah. You see, a lot, they do not know. They only come out now just to fool the young ones. So all these people are just foolish. But if you go back into our history and know exactly what, even our former president, Ellen Johnson, something,
Yep.
why did they question her? Why they can't come on and question her? But they are so naive because of their own personal interest. They want to come out and say this. The other one was talking about, oh, I want to see after water, Costa will go back and renew his passport. Then I said, he can go back and renew it. You don't have to wait for Joe. We have to go back.
No, you don't have
If you
to.
let him wait on the Afro Joe administration and go back and if he feels that his life has been threatened, when one has that there, he's still under the control of that level time. Or you teach your citizenship to down America. If you teach it in America, he goes to Liberia, you can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing to him. You can't do nothing.
And our constitution says of Negro descendant. So if anyone in the power of black men in America said, I'm not saying who's talking about my great grandfather was not in Liberia. But when you went to Liberia, at the time, the constitution said that if you in Liberia, you were there in Liberia, and you were Liberian. My father came from where his grandpa said, I'm making speed bastard, red bastard, but because he knew that he get, people think, oh, he's so cool. When he told you want to work for, he went way people building and told you work for their brother. And when you hear the woman, he say again, he will say, oh, she wanted to come up woman.
Yep.
But that woman is a pure, brown, grey woman that speaks the native people something all the time. So we should stop this thing here. Now know the whiskey Babuku or who they call him, he was not a Liberian. And if you were like Jack him again, when he married a baby, says that he was a Nigerian.
Yep.
And even if that man had Nigerian wife and children, they will have some sympathy on him. Yeah. But he enjoyed all of those free rides. He enjoyed everything. He lived with all of the big boys at that time. But he didn't know that Darrell was sitting that way with the late TC Gould. And Darrell was working with the late TC Gould when he was sharing out with TC Gould. He didn't know that boy knew what was looking at it. Like, why?
Yep.
But at that time, he was not looking for higher position. So, but he met himself by going for public office. Because you can stay in our country, you won't. Look at 90% of our people that are over there. And they stay there today, they are all Nigerian.
Yep.
But what should we do? We should bother them? No, but Nigeria is Nigeria. As long as you're born in America, and we carry the same constitution in America, maybe we teach it. As long as you're born, whether your father did it, your mom did it, as long as you're born in Nigeria, you're like, we end up fighting for that one again.
Yep.
Now, if a Lebanese man comes to Nigeria and born, his wife is Lebanese and his father is Lebanese and they born a kid, that kid is a Nigerian born citizen.
Yep.
I get a cousin who was born in Croatia. His father is Nigerian, his mother is Nigerian, but because his mother was working in Croatia, she delivered him in Croatia. He's in a Croatian, a Croatian authority. He holds that passport. And you also is a Liberian, and you can hold a Liberian passport.
Yep. Yep. That's a fact.
But anyway, let me not take all of that.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good day and be safe. Okay. Yes, you heard at least you got a lot of insight, and these are people that don't come on all the time. His name is Fred, and he don't come out all the time, but he says some things. And I was just looking at his profile. He knows a lot. He knows the Liberian history like hell. Next time we'll bring you, we'll talk about Tottenham, and we'll tell you how Liberia was founded. And sometimes you guys don't know I think people from 2000 up to now, they think Liberia just was founded in 2000 because that's when their eyes were open. In fact, they were born in 2000, so they don't even know. Some of them are 18 years old today, and some of them were born in 98. So they don't know. They see some new things. They think there's the first, but the people who supposed to really teach our people, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. So everybody just getting false information. And so I'll say, folks, let us take a quick break, and I will be back. And also, don't forget, there's a little paper that come in the mail for you. It's a sensor. Try your best and register, please. That is how your community gets some fundings and other things. So try your best. When they come in, don't throw it away, Liberian people. Please, sometimes we overlook things. Fill it up. This is not about self. Don't put all kind of names there. Then tomorrow you think they'll give you food. No, because the people know who are living here. Put the SS number whatsoever. Just go through it. You can do it online and get it over with. I know they're not bringing money to you right now. It's not a tax return, so you will delay. I went to a house to work the other day. I saw the thing all the flow. So don't forget. So make sure you fill it up. It's Sensor 2020. So go ahead. Don't overlook it. Do it, please. I beg you. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is Munel Kishan, aka the General. I'm here to tell you exactly as I see it. And we talk about the stimulus package, which is not a bad thing, but I hope they are sincere. But there's nothing there for health workers. There's nothing there about how we're going to fight the coronavirus. And today, the Senate, the House of Representatives wanted to pass it just as it is. And I don't think it's right. They need to put every little thing in there. And we also talk about Bena urine. And some people get pissed off. I said, nope, we should not. It could be a trap. And like Amos George said it clearly. And the last caller, if Joshua was going to call, if Ben Yuri was going to tell Joshua no, Joshua was going to go right back into Kirisburg and tell the person, well, I call your son to give him such and such a thing, and he refused. Joshua should have given it to the superintendent of Moserado County to distribute it because from Kirisburg to Bento not far, he could have given it to the city mayor there, but he chose to give it to Ben Yuri. Should Ben Yuri refuse it? No. Ben Yuri did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. We are not enemies of George Weah. If you think sedition are your enemy, you got to treat them with love. You got to show him with love. This was the same George Weah who came out and said Ben Ayre was a killer and this and that. But if you don't want to put Ben Ayre hold no malice against him. So I think there is nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. ANC people, please listen to your political leader. Let Alexander Cummings be the one to do the talking. That's why the people say we act just like seditions. No, please. And I will make it clear nobody going to take me from there. Nobody going to shut my mouth. But let us be fair and rational. Let us have that belief. If you want to lead our country, if you want to take over, if you want to come into power, you got to understand that you have people to criticize you. But when we start to behave like this, they would think that yes, if you get in power, if you become president tomorrow, we'll do the same thing to people. Because what happening, what CDC did, they're surprising people today. But now when we start acting like CDC, people will say, well, what a difference. ANC and CDC the same. No, we are not the same. I understand we are individual differences. They got other people. But please, I know some of you guys, you love the party, but we should not treat Joshua as if he's our enemy. Joshua is the president of Liberia. We got differences. We piss off with Joshua because he's not doing the right thing. That's all. We want Joshua to do the right thing. We want Joshua people to do the right thing. That is why we continue to talk because these people are not doing it and he's not firing them because he has the power to fire. The House of Representatives or the Senator cannot fire no ministers. The House of Representatives or the let me tell you the legislators, they cannot implement anything extra in that country. They can't stop corruption. They can't fight corruption. They only there to implement the law, to put laws together, and the executive implement it. They only tell you we can approve this budget, and the executive spend that money. They do not spend government money. So it's totally different. The president has the power to do everything. The president can stop money from going to your county. Liberia is a unitary state. So the president and his people need to put everything in there and send it over. But you see what's going to happen today? The House want to pass it just like that. So there is nothing in there for health worker. There is nothing in there for the PPE. Nothing there for no. Ghana president told the people, so we pay for all the marks. You got to tell us in Liberia, we can empower them. Let them use all the cloth they get. Sew everything you can sew. We will buy it from $1 or $2. Now, good money. At least we're empowering our tailors. We ain't got to wait for China. We ain't got to wait for. But every citizen in Liberia need to wear a mask and and put a gloves on. It will help us a lot, especially people who are selling. People who are selling, but they will not take that money to buy the glove because the thing is too much. I know they want it free, but if the government think that they're so concerned about these people, then let the people sell, but buy all the masks and give it to them and give them hand sanitizer and say, okay, fine. But if we catch you in the marketplace with our masks for now, we will fine you. And also, if our police arrest people, take them to the police station. But while whipping and while flogging people in the street, while destroying the market that they're living, that is why people challenging the police now want to fight. Because if this man see you don't have gun and you get on a rat, and trust me, he's going to challenge you. Why are we doing this to our own people? These are the things we're trying to stop. Police not supposed to be that way. No, look, everybody is not a catfish family because in the catfish family, everybody get beer. So you don't know the catfish, the man, the pa. You don't know which one is in charge. And, so these are all the things we see on social media and it portraying a bad image for us. Some people say, oh, yes, anyone whipping the poor from the church and from the mosque the other day. Still, we cannot be like the other people. We cannot. We can fight that thing in a civilized way. We can enforce the law. We can enforce that ordinance that you got to stay home. We can enforce it in a very intelligent way and nobody will get hurt. Nobody will get hurt. And not everything the president say, I must stay home. What you do in the street 12 o'clock? What you do in the street 4 o'clock? You got a businessman who closed his place down 3 o'clock. What time you think he going to reach home? If I get my store and I close 3 o'clock, I got to go home. What time I'm going to go home? So even if you tell us, let's say by 7 o'clock is a fair thing for you to be home. By 7 o'clock, it will be fair. It will be it's fair enough for people to be home. From 3 to 7, you get 4 hours to get home. So 7 o'clock, stay indoor, please, we beg you. But you say the people stay going outside. So that is why the government want to buy the rice, they want to buy this. But at the same time, what in there for Corona? What are we go? I don't know if the Ministry of Health was involved in this thing yet. That's all we're talking about. That's all. There's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with it. But nothing in there for the health people. We need to start giving some free stuff on that will protect them. That will protect them. And they will be able to do their work. We can do it a simple way and we still move on. Even right in America, everybody now calling for it. You go into Walmart, everybody get a mask. Everybody got masks on their face. Nobody walk into Walmart with no mask on your face. Or you tie your face, or you put something over your nose, and whatsoever. Everybody. It's for our own safety. It's for our safety. We're not saying that the people in Labrador, and not because we pay them. People who are vulnerable, people who cannot afford. You got the open, you got the handicaps, you got the blind people. These are the people that you trap. Okay, the way the president send rest to Bernard Ure and whatsoever, maybe they got the people in there, you give it to them fine. But don't you think it's a reason why Joshua called Bernard Ure and gave him the rest? Do we really thought about it? That it's a reason? It could be a setup. If Bernard Ure said, no, I'm not doing it. No, you can't refuse the president call. If the president say, I will tell anybody, if the president invite the four political leaders today in the night and say, I want you to come to my place, let us have a meeting. Fine. You go there. You go there. You say you can refuse a call, but you can refuse what is in the call. Divine rest to your people that are given by the president, that are government money. That government money. So please, my people, let us do it the right way. Let us stop it. It's not good for us. It will not help us. I know sometimes people surprise. And I say, I've decided I joined the ANC and I'll support Cummings any day, anytime. But at the same time, I did not join ANC to back wrong or to see or ANC guy saying something different. And I say, oh, yes, that's true. No, I never back ANC because I hated George Weah. I don't hate George Weah. I don't hate George Weah. But Liberia first, I just believe that George Weah will do nothing for Liberia. But thank God he will listen to us. And I think he listened this time around. Or maybe the person who wrote that thing listened to certain things. Yes. Although they forget to put something in there, although they left it blank. But my only thing is that are they sincere that it will be done properly with fairness? That's all. That's all. Do you think I will be jealous and sad because Joshua put a stimulus package together that okay for the Liberian people? But we've been talking about it. I'm gonna be a stupid man. I'm gonna be very, very stupid to do that. We want it, but let it be across, especially the ones that who are in a vulnerable situation right now. And like what Amos said, he saw the piece. There is no ventilator in the country. There's nothing put in place for the coronavirus. We just talking. There is nothing, no light in the country. You go to hospital 14, the place is dark. So, but they'll be careful before it grab one officials and they make it. Then they will understand. Ah. Okay, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching me today, and I will be out soon. And I want to thank you very much for your time. Share this video and let us pray for Liberia. The corona is real. It's real. Tom, you gone, and a lot of Liberians die from it. And Mirab, nope, he had a heart attack. And it's so sad people die at this time. You can't even attend funerals because of the coronavirus. But I think in Spain opened the country up, but everybody wear the mask. When you get into the train station, everybody get it on. Look, it just want to change our style of dressing now. Wear your mask. If you wear your mask, there will be no six social distancing and whatsoever because you don't need how to shake hands. You need how to shake hands. If you sneeze, it will stay right in there. If you cough, it will stay right in there. Anything you do is stay in your mask until you go home. That's it. Like I wore it today. I was in the car, but I went for something, food, and then I had it on. But technically, when you're in the car by yourself, you think you need to wear it? No, you don't need to wear it. When you're in the car by yourself, you don't need to wear it. So I want to say thank you very much. Share this video and let other people see it. And don't just keep it to yourself. Please don't just keep it. And someone said I should ask for godly music playing in the background. And someone said I should ask for godly music playing in the background. Okay. Thanks, guy, for watching. My name is Munel Kishen. I try to do the best I can. So please share this video. If you like it, you can also follow us on LR and on YouTube. You can follow us on YouTube, Twitter. Just put in LRTN and you will. Thank you very much and have a good day. God bless you. God bless us all. Be safe. Keep safe. Don't do it extra. Just take it easy. I drank my little juice, my orange juice and garlic, and I put a little bit of garden gin. Have a good day.